Hey everyone, Oldwolf's here.
How you doing?
I'm waiting for everybody to hop on. They're supposed to want to hop on. If they don't hop on, you're going to see a bald-headed guy with a beard and some glasses. Yeah, I have a job. I provide.
Did Perry just pay $10 to see me dance?
Yeah. I have a job.
How you doing?
When you see the trade wreck, it's just me, right?
Yeah.
It's just the way I do it.
How you doing?
You realize my wife's gonna disown me, right?
See ya. Hold on. Not yet. See ya.
How you doing? It's that time again for the train wreck. Every Thursday night, almost every Thursday night at 7 o'clock. Ooh, I get comments. Oh, hold on. How you doing? Want to guess? Yeah. Well, but hold on. Let me do a little. Well, yeah, I'll put it out here. And you can get in the backstage there, vlog. His vlog is he's bored. All right, it's in the past. All right, it's back there. Okay. So before I start and do my spiel, let me find what I got to do because I got thrown off here. Boom. There's the Oldwolf shutouts. Now, near mint, it's supposed to be not near mint. So, worse, I haven't fixed it yet. I was fixing it. I was struggling, and I didn't get just to put it on here because I get late. So there you go. But that's the shutouts to almost everybody I know. Oh, Fog's here. Look, you're in the fourth column. Yeah, I see ya. Let me talk first. Don't get on pushy in the back room. Okay, I see you waving. So you're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 from the bottom of that. Okay, all right. Let me get rid of this. Getting all pushy over here. Jesus Christ. How you doing? How you doing?
My man, Tom.
There you go. So you're in the shutouts. You're in the fourth column, 7 from the bottom. Still don't mean nothing.
I have made life goal achieved. Life goal achieved.
All right, so hold on. You get something to sip on? Soda, water?
Nope.
Go get something while I'm talking. Go get something to drink. Yeah, go get something to drink.
I'm not thirsty.
Just hold it and make me feel good.
Okay.
Go. Well, okay. All right. So let's go back to this. To the shout outs. Simple Simon, how you doing? Captain Sorrow, always to you I do a sip. Chris McCass and Comics. There you go. I did a shout out. You always cry when I don't do it to you. Everybody else, you're there. I can't do all that talking. I'm surprised I did all that typing. So there you go. Now he's getting something. So I have to show my books, right? That's how the show always starts. I got my books. Oop, there's a piece of paper there. Don't need to see that. Not too many. Oh, about. I got my bling bling, and I got my bags and boards. I have a ton of books over there from last week's 2 weeks full of books that I haven't finished reading. So I'm not going to talk about them. I haven't finished reading them. I read a majority of them, but I haven't finished them all. So sorry, I'm skipping that part tonight. Okay. So while we're waiting for him, all right, I'll show you what I picked up. Okay, I got everything. My Crown Royal top has to go over here. I got the handle back. Yeah, baby. Okay, first. Absolutely. How you doing? Right.
Lemonade.
Right. There you go, Lemonade. So I got Absolute Batman number 4.
Nice.
I'm going to read. Whoa. Okay, there you go. I haven't read this one yet. I did read number 3. So it's like he's going to, let the guy, the Black Mask, I guess who it is, do what he needs to do.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what's here. I've been just thumbing through it, and there's a lot going on here. Him being a kid, I guess what looks like his first version of what his Batman outfit and stuff like that. But I really haven't read it yet. So it's been solid. Out of the 3 so far, this is my number 3. Wonder Woman and Superman are above. and this is number 3. And is anybody watching this? Because I don't have this channel, so I can't see them.
No, I haven't watched it. I heard it's decent. I
Yeah.
probably have it. I just haven't watched it.
Oh,
I'm lazy.
oh,
How you doing, everybody?
oh, that was so uneventful. It was so low.
Tony,
like
you would have loved. I picked up some back issues, but they're upstairs.
right.
One's a pretty girl cover you would love. I'll send you a picture of later.
All right. If you want to show them, you can show them after I show my books.
Nah, they're upstairs. I'm too lazy to get them. Or as Jake would say, go get them, Vogs.
Go get them, Vlogs.
I swear, dude, he was such a bully last night. It was hilarious.
Oh, if I end up staying up late, hopefully he'll hop on tonight. He was
He was on last night. He should hop on tonight.
That's what I heard. So I picked up this cover by Smock Spears, Vampires. I don't know what the hell is this. World War 5. Yeah, DC versus Vampires. I'm not reading it. I just did the cover by.
I think I need to hit up someone for a cover next week. I want someone to buy me because I can't make it to the shop.
If I can't you just call your shop and have them put it aside for you?
I don't have a pull list, but I definitely should.
Yeah.
Tell them.
If they know you.
They do.
All right. So why can't they just put it aside for you? Give them a call.
True.
Maybe, don't know.
I wonder if I could go a day early, they would let me get it early. Probably not, right?
Probably not. But if you tell them ahead of time, they may put it aside for you. Especially if you're spending money there every week.
Or I could just order it off eBay.
Or you can just why eBay?
I don't know.
Wait a minute. Is it coming out next week?
Mm-hmm.
So why don't you go online to Midtown or TFAW?
Oh,
and
are they
order it that way?
pricey?
No, they usually. Well, put it this way: after I'm done showing my books, we'll go on there and we'll see how much
No,
it is.
it's fine. Don't worry about it. I got it.
Dude, I'm trying to make content here. You keep blowing me away. Just let me do it. My goddamn show, not yours. Okay? Just let me show my books, and then we'll go take care of you. Okay?
Okay.
This is the kind of guy I am. Don't worry about it. Making me work for this. Almost like
You know who didn't show up yesterday though?
Who didn't show up yesterday?
Perry.
Oh, that bastard. Who's probably too busy playing the game.
Yeah, he's gonna get sore eyes sooner or later.
Or sore wrist. Anyways, I picked up this facsimile. I love these old JLAs. This is supposed to be 29. I don't know who's the first appearance of, if anybody. I'm not sure. But yeah, sure.
JLA 29. I can look it up.
Yeah. There you go. It is a key. It's it doesn't tell me it doesn't tell me why it's a key.
Okay, let's see. 29. Is it? Can I see the cover again one more time?
Yeah, sure.
I'm sorry, I've just.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. What year is that from?
Well, this is a reprint, so it's a facsimile. So
is it supposed to be from 1964?
Probably, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah,
1960. Okay.
1960. It's Brave and Bold. I'm sorry, it's Brave and Bold 29.
Oh, Brave and the Bold 29. Gotcha.
Yeah.
No worries.
None taken.
Dang it. Bold. Second team appearance of the Justice League of America. First appearance of I don't know his name. XOTR. I'm guessing Zotar, the weapons master. This is off a key collector. In a low grade, it's $225. Mid grade, $910. High grade, $3.1 thousand.
Yeah, but that's a facsimile, so it's probably only $3.99.
Hey, I collect facsimiles. I have the Star Wars 1 facsimile, and I have the New Mutants 98 facsimile.
Are you reading this?
I have not read any runs. I did like that cover. I also like the one where he has the flaming claws.
Yeah. That's is that Hell something or other? But
Could be
this is
Helverine.
yeah, Hellverine. But I mean, this is I don't pick up a lot of Marvel. Bobby, how you doing?
Bobby.
But this is one of the ones I'm picking up constantly. I pick up more Marvel for my kids than I do for me. Ken the Bird, how you doing? So I can actually instead of yelling, I can just do this. Hey, Bobby.
How you
Hi,
doing?
Kenneth. How you doing? How you doing? Hope everybody's doing some sipping. Doesn't have to be booze. I can drink for you guys. I have no problem doing that.
Yep.
Yeah, but this is but like I'm getting this and that's it. I think this is the only Marvel I'm getting. That's for me. And it's a constantly good read, so I'm enjoying it.
That's good.
That's the sound I want to hear. I gotta buy more bags. I'm very
So
low.
hear this. So Jix, when we were on his last night, he's like, "I'm thinking about narrowing the collection." I said, "Okay, are you gonna get rid of the duplicates and triplicates and quadruplicates?" He's like, "No, no, no." And I'm like, "Why do you get like 10 of each cover? That would reduce your comic inventory."
Because he has to get every cover. He has to get it. He has to do it. To him, he has to do it. Toledo, how you doing? If you're sipping, let me know. You can hop on. Oh, you can hop on anyway. I don't care.
Yeah.
The hop on URL is up above you. He has to get every cover.
Yes, he does.
And if he
Whether
gets
he likes the character or not.
he has to get every cover. That's why his whole house is a comic library. He's got
You went to his house, didn't you? When you
No,
came?
no,
Oh,
I've
you just
never met him
at
other than
your
this.
house. Oh wait, who was that? DLC. DLC got to
There you
hang
go.
out too.
Yeah, I've never met him other than this.
I hope you come to Heroes Con when you're Tony. I'll drink with you.
Yeah, not this year. I won't be going. I'm not going. I have a big trip with the family, so basically all my cash is going to there.
Nice.
So I'm not doing the cons. So I'll eventually get out there.
How far are you from Marblehead?
I don't know. Let's find out. I go like this. I go to maps.
Our family friends live in Marblehead. I don't know when I'm going next, but
I mean, I'm probably like an hour and a half away from there. Marblehead, Mass.
beautiful area.
So I'm in Somerset, Massachusetts. It's an hour and a half, literally an hour and a half. And if I pay tolls and something. If I want to avoid tolls, it adds time to it. So it's about an hour and a half. Yeah, it's beautiful up there. Oh, dry January. Oh, I had a child friend pass. Oh,
I'm sorry about that.
So sorry about that, Kalito. Yeah, I think you're okay for that.
Oh yeah.
Other than how's the dry January going though? Other than everything else that what we're reading here, I don't know if I could do that. I probably could, but I don't know if I could go further. I don't know because it's just casual. I don't know if I could do it. Okay, back to the books. Oh, do you like my new shirt? I got a
Nice.
JP Budget Collector shirt.
Nice.
Huh?
Nice.
Yeah. I did another facsimile.
Nice.
Fantastic number 1. Ooh. I think this is going to be a key also, I think. Oh, yeah. Guess what? This is a key.
Oh, does it make another noise if it's a key? I realize.
No, but it comes up with a little blue key, a little blue square with a key in it. If it's a minor key, it's a different color, like a yellow key. If it's a major key, like the first appearance of Fantastic Four, it comes with the blue square with the white key in it.
Mm.
Geiger, an excellent read. We got Junkyard Joe in it. This one doesn't disappoint. This whole Ghost Machine universe this unnamed universe. There's a whole bunch of different universes in this because it's different times and different types of stories. But this is a constant enjoyment. This one, this is a good read. The next one I picked up just so in case something happens with this book, and I don't want to miss it. Lucky Devils. Same people brought out 8 billion genies or something.
Yep,
Worst,
I've heard
the
about
worst
that.
man, the worst man on YouTube right here. Happy train wreck.
Rob.
Rob. I haven't changed you on the shutouts. I do apologize, but you're there, fourth column, up at the top someplace. Anyways, so I picked this up just in case something happens with this, and we'll see what happens, right? I mean, 8 gazillion genies that took off. So let's see if those lucky devils do the same thing. Probably not, because I bought this one and I didn't buy the other one. I'm glad you trust me, man. Somebody does.
Yeah, I trust you.
Oh, thank you. Did I shoot it already?
Even though you're a Red Sox fan.
I am a Red Sox fan. Always have been. And always will
I'm a
be.
Yankee fan.
Well, you suck.
I know.
You suck.
Yep.
You guys buy all your friggin'. You guys buy all your World Series wins.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure.
Okay. So this one,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No. I can share.
You think Vrabel gets hired by the Pats?
Probably they'll probably. Jag, how you doing? I think they'll put they'll at least try. Do they want to spend the money? I don't know. But I think they're going to try to do it. I mean, he was a player. You know, he's a coach that's been tested. So I think they'll give him a try. Yeah,
I agree.
I think they should have. They gave Mayo. I think how they did Mayo. I think
they did him way too dirty.
You know, I think they. Yeah,
he was doomed to fail. I'm sorry to say, he was doomed to fail.
He was there too soon. They didn't give him the tools he really needed. So yeah, I think they did him a dirty. But getting the other guy, yeah, I think they're gonna try. So I have Green Hornet and Miss Fury. I love these old pulp characters. I usually get Green Hornet stuff, so she's gonna come out. Mark Spears did put out a couple of covers, but my LCS didn't have it. So if I can find it on those other online, I think I'm already pre-ordering it on those other online stores. So I should be getting them in the mail. So, and Silverhawks, baby. You don't remember Silverhawks, do you?
I don't.
Silverhawks. I'm getting Silverhawks. My kid loves Silverhawks. We bought the freaking toys, and by that time he's only 20. He's only 20. So all the toys had to be from eBay, and it was costing me a fortune for Silverhawk.
I'm older than him, and I don't remember it.
Yeah, because your father did you wrong by not getting you into the older cartoons. There you go. I made sure my kids saw all the older cartoons.
Very true.
Good daddy. I don't know if he's so. I don't know if I'm a good daddy in other ways, but I know I'm a good dad because I made him watch cartoons. Transformers, another solid read. This is 16, so I think is it Megatron in this one?
Oh God, I heard it the other day. Who was in it, and I can't remember.
Yep, right there. Megatron's back.
Lord Megatron.
So that's cool. And so 15 is one of them I haven't read yet, which are in that pile over there. So so I have to play some catch up on this one. I just can't find time.
Mm-hmm. That's why I only cover buy when I get new issues, and I'm able to go to new comic book day. Everyone's like, "Oh, you just cover buy, right?" And I'm like, "Kinda,
So?
I have to."
There you go. You have to. You have to show your kids the old stuff because the new stuff sucks. Okay. Now these two are two independents. They're both number ones. So I know nothing about them other than this one's about those not afraid, about two serial killers live in the same state, and they're trying to win the quota. You know who kills the most. And I think the girl in the middle, if I remember correctly, she is like a reporter or something, or a radio person, or a she has a podcast or something. But so these two are trying to beat the record of killing people in their state. Oh, how you doing?
Hey, man, I just had to hop on and remind the people that some of us are old enough to remember the Silverhawks on my 5th Halloween. I won a costume contest with my brother. I was dressed as the Copper Kid.
Nice.
And I can't tell you how much that metallic makeup made my face itch. But yeah, man, the Silverhawks was our shit.
Yeah.
Man, I love Bluegrass, was my favorite character. One of my favorite action figures of all time. I just found him not too long ago. All of his blue metallic is worn off, but I still had the hat and the guitar,
Yeah.
which is badass. Silverhawks, yeah, that definitely needs a comeback.
Yeah.
That needs a comeback.
I think
in a
I've
big
heard
way.
of it. I've never watched.
No, you haven't. You've never heard of it.
I'm 30.
I don't know. Maybe you have. I don't know.
I don't know.
So, but like you said, you got your son into the old cartoons. I got my daughter in the old cartoons, but then my daughter got me into the new cartoons. So it was kind of a symbiotic thing where it's like I fell into watching like Gravity Falls because of my kid.
Yes, which is a great show.
Fantastic show. So
Grunkle Stan is the man.
Yeah, man. It's all about finding that common ground, which was pretty damn cool.
Do you like Rick and Morty, Drew?
I love Rick and Morty. Who doesn't like Rick and Morty?
Yeah, I thought.
I'll tell you, who doesn't like Rick and Morty?
Season,
women. That's who doesn't like Rick and Morty.
There's one Rick and Morty episode I hated from last season, was the one where they were attached, Rick and Jerry.
Oh, that's a good episode. What are you hating on it for?
Oh no,
I can't wait to see how they do the new voice actors. I'm concerned. But the writing's good. The writing really makes it.
I did like the first episode with Squanch and those guys.
I don't know is that the new one?
The most recent season.
The last thing I saw was the anime.
I never watched the anime.
It wasn't as good, but I like the comics too. The Rick and Morty comics are always funny too.
Have you ever watched on YouTube? I'll send you the link if you haven't. The Rick and Morty Bush whatever, Adult Swim. It's like Australian Rick and Morty.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of stuff.
It's
Who's
so
Bush?
stupid. Who's
Was it
Bush?
What type of bush? Is a play on words?
It's a play
what
on
type
words.
of bush.
Not me. Hey, did you see my new no here.
That's awesome.
Look at that.
Is that a print?
There's a print, yeah, because the original is $1,500, and it's bigger.
Fuck that.
So the guy Royak Studios, who did all the wood stuff I have here, he did that one. So his the original is a bigger painting, and that's $1,500. But
that's a dope print.
Isn't nice.
That's pretty awesome, man.
I wish it was a little bigger, or because then you could see
said.
it better. Yeah, I know. Story of my life, but hey, she still loves me. So what are you gonna do?
Look, I don't know how big mine is, but I come every time. So
there you go.
No problems here.
Yeah. Are you from Massachusetts? Because I heard you were a Minuteman. Sorry. You left the door open on that one. I apologize.
No need to apologize. It was good.
Well, thank you. So did you pick up anything this week? Or
I didn't go to the shop, man. I've been working, trying to follow some leads around town, and didn't have time to stop by the shop. So I read a couple of things. illegally on the internet because I just I'll buy the books eventually. I just haven't had a chance to get over there.
Yeah, right.
But read Uncanny X-Men, the new one. Wrapped up that little crossover, which was kind of anticlimactic, but there was some really cool art with X-Men fighting X-Men, and I'll
that's
take
cool.
that any day. I think the art was better in the X-Men series than it was the Uncanny X-Men series, but still some fun stuff.
Yeah,
you're gonna have Cyclops and Juggernaut and Magic fighting Rogue and Gambit and Wolverine. They've got some new characters they've introduced. So there's been some fun quips like back and forth between the old guard and the new guys, which I always enjoy. X-Men's always been a series that's been big on bringing new characters in. And I hope some of these stick around and have a little bit of life in them.
Yeah,
that's been cool. Read Superman, which was cool. Maybe that came out last week. I'm not sure. That was like Lois Lane and Clark Kent going date night. That was fun. I did a short about it.
Does she still have her powers type of thing?
She's Superwoman. So that's been pretty cool. What else did I read? Wolverine number 5, I think it was.
Is that the new one?
This like Call of the Adamantium or whatever.
Yeah, I think they have it over here.
It's like it's been good so far, but like it started to lose me on this one. Like,
oh yeah.
Oh no, like there's some sort of. It's like his metal bones are haunted. Like
they
what?
Talk. They talk now. Or something.
Yeah, like he's like possessed by the metal, and it keeps saying dirty metal, false metal or whatever, and like Cyber's like a zombie, and he's writing no more adamantium on the wall and blood, and it's just like, wait, what? Like what?
Well,
what?
Okay, so did he get infected? I'm looking. Yeah, the Call of the. So did he get infected by the stuff that say?
It seems like everybody who's got adamantium in their body
is getting infected.
Is like getting infected, but like Wolverine's like coming and going out of this like trance. So it's very strange. And his pet fucking Wendigo is carrying him around, and I don't know, man. It's weird. Like I thought that the Saladin Ahmed stuff with Wolverine for the past couple issues has been pretty cool. And the fact that he's kind of getting into this like other deeper, like weird sci-fi storyline with the metal possessing his brains, just like you lost me there, man.
Yeah.
But like he's just been like traipsing through the Canadian wilderness, like chopping people up and fighting classic villains and dealing with a Wendigo. And
the Wendigo is his 16-year-old buddy, right?
Yeah, like just classic kind of Wolverine stuff. And like this is just like kind of out there. So I don't know.
Well, we'll see. I mean, like I said, this is my only I think it's the only Marvel I have.
Yeah.
I
mean, the art's been solid, the action's been good, and it's just kind of getting to a point with this story where I'm like, did they jump the shark on it? Who knows? I'm gonna not stop reading Wolverine because I didn't like one part of the story. I'm just gonna keep reading it and probably not like it. But the art is cool.
Yeah.
Like a little vivisected Wolverine at the end there. Yeah. It's like my bones betray me.
We'll see.
Look, I know what it's like to have your bone betray you. Gotten me in lots of trouble.
Doesn't it always?
Yeah, that's the way it goes.
It's supposed to.
Yes. Never given me good advice.
Well, the head is really small. So how big is that brain?
Mine's not that small.
Oh, well, it's all perspective.
It's just the head. There's not much shaft.
There you go.
I'm hung like a softball.
There you go.
It's like big around, but like what?
I always tell everybody I'm hung like a tuna fish can, 4 inches wide, 2 inches high. That's a joke, Block. That was a joke. Did you get the joke?
It was funny.
So tuna can. So it's like this.
Yeah, I get it.
Legends.
Oh, Perry's in the chat.
Perry's here. He never hops on.
Bobby De La Ghetto's in the chat. Captain Comics is in the chat.
Yeah, everybody's
Comedy's in the chat. Everybody's here. What's going on, everybody?
The chef's in here.
Oh, the chef.
The Legends
One
here.
of the best.
Chef, I made a food joke.
Wow. I guess I'm killing your crowd. Not near Min said there was 12 watching. Now it's only 7.
It's all right. Don't worry. It's me. It's me, not you. Do you hear that a lot?
I hear that a lot too.
Yeah, it's me, not you.
I think people are lying to me.
Oh shit. Oh, Phil's here. He's up in a tree still. Summer green is great when paired with a tasty salsa. Yes, it is. But should that salsa be mild, medium, or hot? That's the question.
I hear that salsa is actually people. Oh wait, is that? Oh, that's the Soylent.
Yes. So yes. Oh shoot!
Back up to 9. Look at that.
Look at this. I'm somebody.
Oh man.
I'm a contender.
Apparently, it comes in waves.
Yeah, doesn't it? And if they actually see I'm on and they go back off. But I do say when I do live, I do much better in the long run.
Yeah,
And I
consistency. It's
Yeah,
about,
I do that.
It's about the long game.
Yes.
I don't go live. I don't have that kind of cachet.
No, but you're on other people's shows and you help.
Yeah, I got to ape other people's business.
Yeah.
Show up and run my mouth about the Silverhawks.
Yeah. You cannot run your mouth enough about the Silverhawks.
Oh, they're so wonderful. What a great
God.
Somebody told me that the Silverhawks is like the OG cartoon is kind of like low key racist, and I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, I have to see it to find that because I've never thought of that.
That's what somebody told me. I don't think that's true. I was told that at a Comic-Con. They were like, "That's why they
that makes no sense." Now you got me thinking. How in the hell are they racist?
That's what I thought. I didn't go back to re-examine it. I'm just look. Somebody told me something. I don't remember who it was, and I didn't do any research to back it up. I merely respouted somebody else's statement, and I don't even know if I was listening properly. So that's the level of commitment that I bring to these proceedings.
I'm gonna Google that.
Are the Silverhawks racist?
Racist. Come on, if it's not on Google, if it's not on Google,
now that's part of your algorithm. If the Silverhawks are racist, somebody put out a 4-hour diatribe about it on YouTube. So maybe Googling it might be the wrong place to look for it. Maybe we'll get video evidence.
No, that's not has nothing. Silverhawks. They're in the Wikipedia, but I don't think Wikipedia will have it that they're racist.
There might be a controversy tab.
Ooh, okay. I'm going in.
So when you Wikipedia something, if you see that controversy tab, that's the first one I click on. What's the drama?
Villains, mob, fighting hawks, 3 outlaws from fence, other villains setting the galaxy of Limbo. No, there's nothing about that at all here.
That's cool.
I think it's fake news.
Look, I'm going to do my own search. We're going to dueling Google searches. The Silverhawks, terrible bigots? ?
Oh, maybe. It all depends on the word you put in.
American
1986
animated series.
Wow.
The Silverhawks. Controversy.
Oh, no. That's not helping me here. I'm not seeing it.
Is the Silverhawks worth watching? That's what people also asked.
Oh, the Silverhawks.
And somebody answered, just shut your mouth and off and enjoy. There you go.
There you go. No, I think that they're basically the Thundercats started the idea of a team someplace and whatever, and each person does a certain thing, whatever. But no,
Thundercats might be the sexiest cartoon of the 80s. I'll tell you that much.
Which one is?
Thundercats.
Yes, Chitara.
Those furries going. Amidst Silverhawks paint controversy. What is it? Oh, no, that's an action figure thing.
Oh.
Nope. Backlash. Thundercats Wiki. Oh, no, that's a character from the Silverhawks.
Yeah.
Backlash from Flashback. Nope, can't figure it out.
Daily Motion's got the first episode. I wonder if I
feel
get in
like
trouble
somebody
for
lied to me about this.
I think so too.
Well, it's that damn liberal left.
That's what it is.
They were like, "Oh, they were racist." No, they weren't.
Well, maybe because Copperhead, he didn't talk, didn't he? He just whistle and shit.
Yeah, but that's because he was autistic.
How can they be racist if they have an autistic?
That's inclusion. Yeah, that's inclusion.
They have an
right
autistic
there.
character from 1986. They had an autistic character.
It was so ahead of its time.
Honest to God, how can that be wrong?
Oh wait, Phil's talking shit on the Slee Stacks. That's
I heard that down with Slee Stacks. I had that up.
What Slee Stacks? I mean, like they seem like good people.
Yeah, they're misunderstood.
Maybe not people, but like humanoids.
I mean, let's get Jan. What's his name? What was the name that was?
I don't remember. The Land of the Lost.
But anyways, they're the ones.
It's great how you can remember things about television shows just by trying to remember the lyrics to.
Because their names.
And they don't do that anymore.
The names are in the song.
Yeah.
Chaka.
Will.
Lost characters.
Will and Holly.
Yeah. Holly. Okay, so it was Will, Holly, and Rick.
Yeah.
Rick and Will, Holly.
See, that's the thing. This was the Slee Stacks home. They were just visitors.
We intruded on
how do we know Chaka wasn't the problem all along?
Oh yeah, he was like a snitch. He was a little snitch.
Rat bastard. Fucking Chaka. Chaka ain't no Chewbacca. That's all I know.
And then why did they all talk? Or was just that one good one that talked?
I don't remember the Slee Stacks talking, but
there was one Slee Stacks that talked.
I really don't remember more.
He
of that
was
intro.
Yeah, there was one Slee Stack that talked.
Didn't they drive into a tree? And into like a. Didn't they like fall underneath a tree or something? And that's where
they went on the river, and then it went like this, and they went down. And as they went down, the stone went behind them, and then they floated on a river. And then it was the big Tyrannosaurus Rex. They had a name for him. Chased them, and that's how they ended up in that cave up on the ledge.
I just remember that the Will Ferrell movie was hilarious, but not very good.
Yeah. To the heights of the rapids, the lost the mighty craft, and plunged down 1,000 feet below. Is the land of
Man, I want to get high on some rapids. Sounds like a good trip.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then so then Uncle Jack came in because Rick left. I guess it was
Marshall.
Yes, Rick Marshall left. Uncle Jack came in. So the older guy swapped. I think they ordered
recasting.
Yeah, so that's what they did. But
sounds like a terrible way to recast that show. It's like, oh, we're lost. Well, what happened? Well, I got replaced by another guy. How? Like, look, don't think about it too hard.
Yeah, because at least like there was one he had a cape or something, right? The other one didn't have a cape.
Is he fucking king of the Slee Stacks where they gave him a cape?
Yeah, he had a cape or something, but he was like
that's a level of opulence that most Slee Stacks don't achieve.
Right, I know.
Caped him.
They caped him to the land of lost. Yeah, we're lost here too. Cousin Oliver from Radio Bunch appeared through the portal. Okay, see, really? Did he? Oliver was in that. How you doing, Mr. I have the sword.
How you doing?
Hey,
Well, you
I
do.
think this guy knows probably about the Land of the Lost. That's some retro shit.
What's
The
up,
Land of the
Retro?
Lost. I've heard about it. Probably
Oh,
see
he
it
just
once
heard
in-
about it. Come on, man. You need to up your retro
I'm trying to think of which. I've probably seen that somewhere. It's lost in the back of my mind. So
Oh, the guy who did Jaws in James Bond, he was in it too. He was Malak. Was he the one that freaking talked? There was one that talked. Honest to God, it was one that talked.
I don't remember.
It's killing me over here.
Maybe we need to Google that too. Were there racist Sleestacks who
Yes.
they were?
I know which one you're talking about now. I just looked it up. But I watched the movie with Will Ferrell, so
Yeah, no, that don't go by that. Don't go by that.
you know,
I need
unfortunately,
to find
that's
out more about this talking Sleestack.
So talking slew stack. That's a word.
Yeah, there's a talking Sleestack because he used to help them out.
He was a Sleestack trader.
So how you two got? Well, also the other guy who's currently not on camera. How are you guys? How are you guys doing?
Enoch.
Enoch? All right, see, I'm not lying.
The Sleestack leader. And
Enoch. There you go.
A rare mutation with altruistic characteristics, giving him the intelligence of his ancestors.
See? You think I was lying to you? How am I doing? I'm doing
I would
fine.
never think you were lying to me. Maybe mistaken.
No. Okay, I'm always mistaken. Half the time I talk out of my ass because I don't know what. Oh, waka 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 waka.
That's the G Fuel flavor or the Pac-Man G Fuel flavor.
Is it yellow?
Like, what do you mean?
Is the color of the liquid yellow?
I have no idea. I haven't opened it yet.
Oh, gotcha.
But I'm pretty sure it's not because it's Power Pellet flavor and it's cherry lollipop. Cherry like the cherry in the game.
Oh, but there are no lollipops. There was just cherries.
I think it's just addition to the flavor, but it's
gotcha.
cherry.
Cherry.
See, it even shows the cherry on the side here.
Yeah, there you go.
And what I like about the can, right? Let me open the chat so I can see.
Phil says Enoch was the talking Sleestack, but Slatch was also a talking Sleestack. I just Googled it.
So there was two talking Sleestacks.
Well, the background is Slatch is a member of the Sleestack race, indigenous to the Land of the Lost, sacrificed for being intelligent. He encountered Rick and Will when they were in the tunnels investigating the caverns of the Sleestack god. Yeah. And he came and he's like, don't worry about it. When the god awakens, he's going to eat us all. I don't know. That seems to be what happened. They climbed out of the pit, but Slash falls and injures his leg, telling Rick to leave him behind. But he helps him out of the pit anyway. And eventually they both exit the pit as Will and Holly join them. Slash follows the marshals out of the Lost City. Explains despite his intelligence, he doesn't know how to open a time doorway.
Oh, that's it. Enoch wears clothes. That's what. It wasn't a cape. He wore a smock.
Yeah, Slash didn't have no clothes. Slash was naked, but he knew how to talk.
A tunic.
Yeah, he wore something. And he
2 nicks, 1 nick, 3 nicks. How many nicks?
Depends how badly I shave.
But yeah, this is the ingredient list and how they portray it. See, you got the
full of dots and Pac-Men and ghosts.
It's got energy.
You're haunting yourself.
The power pellet represents energy. The Pac-Man represents focus. The infected or how would you put that? Stunned ghost and represents endurance. And of course, the red ghost or regular ghost represents reaction.
But what
kind of nutrition is there?
Yeah, with the ingredients. Sounds like a lot of caffeine.
Yeah, it's probably vitamin powder and creatine.
Yeah, they tend to have a lot of B vitamins and
they also use cyanide because it helps you to ingest vitamins properly, and it's detrimental to your cognitive functions. So it's going to help you focus by killing your brain cells.
It's a very.
I don't guzzle it though. That's the thing, like most people do.
Even if you sip it, you're most likely ingesting something that is made from the process of neutralizing human waste. Yeah, so you're probably eating shit.
You know something? We always eat.
But
shit.
at least you're not a slee stack, so think of it that way.
we eat more shit than we know. We'll put it that way.
Whoa! Just because you don't know how much shit you're eating doesn't mean I don't know how much shit I'm eating.
You know, there is a level.
I
of
try to
shit.
put it out of my mind, but
legally, there is a legal amount of shit we can have in our food.
Perry says that's why he just drinks his own piss.
What the hell, Perry? Jesus
Just
Christ!
bottle it. That maybe you can sell your piss to other people.
You know, I've seen the whole bottling and selling your piss thing on a game that was from Trailer Park Boys.
I think I just got you copyright strike.
You
Can't
did?
talk about selling piss. That's somebody else's gimmick. Perry piss coming soon.
There you go.
Mark the Cuddy Sargon's a Florida thing.
Oh Lord!
It's just like Perry and 90 selling each other bottles of their own piss.
All the time that Perry is playing a game, I can see him pissing, having a bottle on the side, just pissing and selling it on eBay.
I've pissed in the jug at my desk before.
Yeah,
but I don't normally do that.
I still remember.
Sometimes you gotta go.
Yeah,
I still remember having to piss in a jug when my brother was taking too long in the bathroom.
What'd you do?
Piss in a jug.
Oh, there you go.
The kitchen sink at that point if you can get up.
Who hasn't pissed in the sink?
I don't remember that if I did or not.
I dated this girl for a couple of years, man, and she had one bathroom. And like I'd wake up in the middle of the night, she'd be in the bathroom. It's like, looks like I'm going outside.
Yeah. Just
let the dog out, piss on the fence.
That's it.
Yeah. Around that time I did the pissing in the jug, but it was cold outside, so didn't want to go outside and take a leak.
Well, it comes out like, you know, like it. Well, it comes out smoking. Warm. It'll be warm. Yeah. It won't freeze on you.
Either way, it's too uncomfortable.
And if it's snowing, you get to do art.
Write your name.
Yeah. I don't have the control to write my name, but I sure can draw a picture.
But can you do cursive? You gotta be good.
It's cursive. It's a scenic.
Did you just hear Mugs mark your territory, dude? High five. Wolfpack stats.
Yeah, you gotta write cursive. You can't just write. You have to write cursive.
I never did the writing my name in the art of pissery
I think
at all.
Cursive is easier because it's a continuous stream. If
you
don't
have
to stop to make block letters, like that's talent.
True.
Sean, how you doing? You went on, dude. It's like 8. So it's almost 8 plus 4. So it's like, oh yeah, okay. It's like noon over. It's. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's like 12 o'clock, almost 12 o'clock out there. My pissing is behind me. I don't know why I'm reading. I can just do this. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Yeah, you make other people read it.
I know.
I don't know if I believe that.
Yeah, me neither.
I feel like
dot the I.
Yeah. That's control. That is control.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah, your urologist would be happy to hear that you've got that level of prostate control.
Yeah, Christina's in. How you doing, Christina?
What's going on, Christina?
How you doing, Christina?
But yeah, that is control.
Speaking of which, I gotta go take a leak right now. I'll be right back.
Don't you have a bottle?
What? Yeah, I think you had a bottle.
A jug?
Well, I live in a provider home and they frown upon that shit. So.
Oh, all right.
And the bathroom's free. The old man's asleep. So.
Go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Take it. Do what you gotta do.
Cup. Shit. I don't know if I could piss in a cup. I'd need at least like a large vessel.
Yeah, you too, and I'd be too afraid to spill it.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
You know what's the worst is trying to piss on a boat while the boat's moving.
Look,
What,
I
did you
don't
bring a
live
phone
your
A
jet
sailboat.
set like lifestyle where I get to hang out on boats all the time. What do you you live on a yacht or something? You got some
No.
sort of what are you a sailor man? What's going on
Okay,
there?
wait a minute.
No.
Does your family own a boat?
No, our friends in Marblehead live by the harbor.
Okay.
When we go visit, we go in their boat.
Voggs is a man of nautical adventure. I did not know that.
Yeah, right. No. I'm far
Salt
from
life,
it.
not
Salt life.
Salt life Voggs. It's the new variant.
There you go. That's your name now from now on.
Salt life.
Salt life.
Yeah. I don't know. Just talk about the boat's mother. Seems like a good way to piss it off. Your mother was a dinghy.
So,
Your mother was a ding.
what's
I
that book?
saw a meme about boats actually, Drew, where it's like not a boat, but like sea life, and it's a guy, and it's like, dude, stop sending me memes; they're annoying as hell. And it says it's a buoy, and it says, "Yeah, buoy," and I'm like, no,
That's
So,
terrible.
that's
Voggs,
not funny.
what's that book you're looking for?
Rogue Savage Land #1 next week. I'm gonna buy it online.
Yeah. Hold on.
Was this on a continuity one shot?
I don't know how many they're making. Is there a way to find out?
Hold on. Deep breath. Yeah, you could probably
Google.
go to like, if you go League of what is it? League of Comic Geeks or something? Don't they have them all there?
Wow.
Ooh. Let's see. Hold on.
Look, I don't even know what Sleestack has a cape. Don't ask me questions.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm getting the one on the far right.
I think
In
I'll
case
get all
Scott
of
Campbell-
those. That looks pretty cool.
So so there you go.
You're gonna order that $90?
It's a $90 one.
Oh, I'm not. Nope.
That's
not
the
doing that.
Virgin.
What about
Where's that
Virgin?
Jake, they do it better, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know. So let's go. Okay, well, let's go League of Comics, right?
Oh, it's a 5-issue series.
Yeah.
Oh. Is Virgin a comic book brand? Like the
Virgin is when the cover does not have the title on it. The title is considered a trade dress. So like when you look at a cover and one of them has the words on it and one of them doesn't have, it's just the picture. The picture is called the Virgin cover, whereas the one with the words is known as a trade dress.
Gotcha.
So it's coming out the 15th.
I saw that they were.
Oh yeah.
I saw that they were selling at my local market basket the little tiny books.
Oh, okay. So that one's not.
Yeah, that's not the that's the one with the trade. So you see where it says Rogue Savage Savage Land there? That's the trade. That's the trade dress right there. So if it's a Virgin,
Right.
it doesn't
It wouldn't have the title on it.
Okay, good point. But like I was saying, I saw that they were selling Archie comics at my local market basket. It was reproductions, but it's a thick book sort of deal.
The digests?
Yeah, the digest. Thank you. Thank you, man.
Those are cool.
Yeah, I would have bought one if they weren't like expensive on the shelf, you know.
They were expensive? Most Archie digests go pretty cheap still.
Not at my local market basket.
Maybe they are mispricing them.
Yeah, probably, but it's also because of inflation, you know. Otherwise, I would have bought at least one or two, you know. I freaking love Archie, but prices were too much. I can't remember what the price was, but I do remember looking at the price tag and me going,
Tony, if you can highlight Rob Worth's comment, I want to tell him that you're not allowed to tell me how to live my life, sir. I do what I want. You just say, don't yuck my yum. I'll put it wherever I want.
Don't you tell how other people to live?
I just read that too.
Like he's what a judgmental fellow.
So
that Roberts.
Yeah, he's very judgmental. Oh yeah, have you ever met him? He's very judgmental.
Oh man, that's gonna.
Virgin comic books haven't had. Oh, this is why Virgin comic books haven't had a penis inside. That's what it is. There you go.
Yeah, also, you don't know anything about my Virgin covers.
There you go. So, yeah, depending where you put it, do they stay virgin? That's the question.
That's well, you know.
There you go.
Depends on whether or not I leave a trade dress behind.
There you go. If you put it in the back of the comic, does it, and not into the front of the comic? So does it stay a virgin comic?
It's the old Catholic schoolgirl trick.
Yeah, there you go. See,
call them everything butts.
I was trying to be very nice about why I was saying it. So you like that? I was trying to be very,
demure.
Yes,
demure in your presentation.
As I use my pinky outside. There you go.
Oh Lord.
There you go.
Hey Perry, if you get nothing to do, why don't you hop on? Get your pink hands off of there, and just why don't you hop on? It's in your IG for the Yawn Man. Let's do it. Side note: it doesn't matter what the content looks like. Oh, okay, I get you.
Well, it's not for us to say.
Yeah, who are we to judge?
Who identifies as a virgin?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Hey.
Barbarian Kung Fu. Hey, by the way, the Great Legend Show popped up in my chat yesterday.
What a great guy!
Did you hop on? He was in. He was in the chat.
He was in my chat. I was actually doing a video game live stream, and he popped in the chat. So
he's a great guy. He
hits me up in the most random times with the most random things, and it always brightens my day.
Oh, it's all about you, Perry.
I love the fact that the Great Legend Show is retired now because he just it's like all hours of the day. He's got something to add.
Yeah,
fantastic dude.
Mark the Cuddy Sark says Halo.
Yeah, that's the game that Perry's playing.
I am gonna buy that Rogue Savage Land on eBay. Just
why eBay? I don't understand why the
Halo 3.
More for that.
I love Halo 3. One of my favorite games of all time.
See if you can get it cheaper.
Here's the thing: not all games on website stores are cheaper than eBay.
No, we're talking about a comic.
Which comic are you ordering on eBay?
He's Savage Land 3.
Dude, just order it from Midtown.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Cool.
Hold on, I'm not gonna order it. I'm just going to look at it right now. But I changed my password.
Yeah,
so
you're going to pay twice as many fees on eBay, plus you're going to pay shipping. Order it from one of these other sites; they'll give you free shipping on it.
Yeah, you got that right.
If there's, excuse me, if there are any of you guys that like collecting retro toys and stuff, my friend Zork was telling me about a Barbarian Kung Fu said he was watching me play Fallout 4 the other day. Loved that game. Oh, it wasn't Fallout 4. If anything, it was Fallout New Vegas. So,
the real Fallout 4.
Okay, so basically, let me just share this again.
I got it, Tony. I got it.
And like I was saying, my friend Zork was telling me about this website. It's called Chromag Toys. Chromag Toys in Raleigh, North Carolina. They sell.
Yeah, I know Chromag. They do convention stuff too.
Oh, nice.
I live in North Carolina. I don't live in Raleigh though.
Oh, well, congratulations there, Vogs. You live in the same state as my friend Zork.
So Vogs, how much you pay?
Also known as Zorkland.
Zork. Yeah.
What are you asking, Tony?
What are you paying on eBay?
$10.
Yeah, $5, bro. $5 cover price. Don't pay more than that.
That's what I was thinking.
Is that with shipping? Is that after shipping or before shipping?
After.
My dog is yapping. Give me a second.
I mean, it's your money. You
No,
work.
no,
hard
I
for
never
it.
even. How do I take a credit card off of
This is in
eBay?
Raleigh. Okay.
How do you take it? You got to go into your stat your settings, go into payment and all that stuff. So,
Right. I'm not thinking straight right now.
but I mean,
There we
you
go.
do you, boo. It's not my.
You
do
do you,
you.
boo. I love it.
I liked the way you said that, dude. That was funny. How is Jigs doing? I haven't seen him in a while.
No, he
He
was
went
online
live last
yesterday.
night. Drew and I were
he's
there.
back. He's back.
Unfortunately, I wasn't there because I was dealing with somebody.
Mhm.
Well, somebody where you live.
Don't deal with
No, somebody that I work with on YouTube. I had to chew him out.
Oh, gotcha.
And I was pretty rough while chewing him out. I pretty much yelled at the brother.
I was going to say,
Hardcore yelled at him. So
you use a lot of teeth where you were so tough on him while you chewing them out. You use no teeth. Oh,
I was basically swearing beyond swearing at him. So I used very foul language at him.
Damn.
But we won't get
Don't be
into
doing that. Don't be letting people get your dander up.
Well,
I do that all the time. I gotta let that shit go. Live and let live, they say.
Well, Drewby, I hate to say he needed like the talk because he was like getting really depressed and he was getting really childish. So not the depressed part, but childish.
Uh-huh.
And I had to put my foot down because I told him I was doing a YouTube video and he came in my chats acting depressed and childish. I told him, look, if you're gonna be depressed, wait till I get off the live stream, then we can talk. So,
no, well, that's fine.
Yeah, so I had to. He's
I
done
don't know.
this
I
a
feel like
couple.
I'm at a point in my life where people don't need to hear what I have to say. If it gets to the point where they need to hear what I have to say, they're going to catch these hands.
There you go.
That way. Oh, there goes Vlogs.
Barbara.
There he goes.
Scan him off.
He's going to catch these hands.
Barbarian Kung Fu says,
he saw the size of your hands, and he was like, "Oh shit!"
Barbarian Kung Fu said,
"Motherfucker, put your depression on hold on YouTube."
Well, he's back.
Too good.
There you go. Where'd you go?
Connection, probably.
Yeah, to check something.
Okay, glad you're checking on it.
You got to use your phone for everything.
Basically.
Yeah, that's the deal.
Tonight, guys, I ordered Wendy's. So.
Oh, how is she?
Did you get a Baconator?
Didn't have enough to afford the shipping with a Baconator, but I got a. God, what was it?
There's different shipping to compare to what you buy?
Well, yeah, because it depends on your cart now. Because of the tip you have to pay them. So.
Oh, so I don't do that. I don't do DoorDash, so I don't know.
It's too expensive, man.
Well, I wish I could have gone somewhere, but we were.
DoorDash is great if you want McDonald's and you've got $40 to spend.
Yeah, well, I had some money, and it's just
it's ridiculous. Like I used to there's this bar in town I used to go to all the time, and my friend and I, we live like pretty much. I live right past where she lives, right?
Right.
And then right past where she lives, before I get to where I live, there's a McDonald's. So we go home from the bar, last call, and I'd be like, "Man, I want some McDonald's." She'd be like, "I want some McDonald's too." I said, "I'll see you in the drive-thru." Like three times in a row, she pulls off and parks, and I'm like, I called her once. I was like, "You're not getting McDonald's?" And it's like, "No, I'm not gonna DoorDash it." Like, how much did you fucking pay for a McDonald's? It's ridiculous, dude. It's ridiculous how much they charge you for I DoorDashed the other day. I got Five Guys burgers and fries, right? And I ordered a burger and fries and a soda for me, and then I got one for my mother as well.
Right.
And to get 2 burgers, 2 sides of fries, and 2 sodas, like $70.
Yeah, that's not worth it.
No.
Why don't order from Five Guys? I only paid like $13 to under $14 for my meal.
So the Rogue the Savage Virgin is $90. The regular is $4.99.
Yeah,
We covered that
exactly.
about a half hour ago, Boggs.
Yeah, where have
You
you
were right-
been?
You were right here when we were doing that.
I put it up on the screen and everything.
We did
Poor-
the side by side.
Oldwolf, I feel so bad right
We
now.
vivisected the whole situation.
Oh, I don't hold back. That's not my thing. I'll try to be nice, but I never hold back.
No, I'm gonna buy it later.
Honestly,
I'm gonna buy it later. It's $5 now.
No, I
$5
know. I don't have my
better than a
card down.
footlong.
Hey, like I said, you do you, boo.
All
I
right.
mean,
do
we
you.
can show you.
Later it'll either be $10 or it'll be $1. So like play the
Well,
game.
how's about we get a comic? Yeah, boo boo.
I can only show you. I cannot make you do. You know what I'm saying? So there you go.
The
You
Virgin
do
isn't
what
the
you
one
do.
in
go
100.
through all
The
your
Virgin
books
is,
this
I think,
week?
is a store exclusive, and I think the Virgin is for number 2, not for number 1.
Oh, there you go.
Tony, did
Because
you go through all
When
your
we
books
saw the
already?
Virgin was with the number
Yeah,
2.
I did. I don't. You were talking. And I know it's like I kept going. And I
Bing, bing,
talking.
yep.
And you're going.
It's gonna be
Got my
okay. We all got there.
Bundabug. I
The
got
hell
my
is that?
Bundabug this week.
What is a Bundaberg?
It's Australian brewed ginger beer.
Ah,
Non-alcoholic because it can't do alcohol, but
I can.
good stuff. Expensive, but good stuff. But I got a coupon that was attached to a box on it at the supermarket there, Market Basket. Got $1 off. So I says, F it. I'll get myself a Bundabug.
Wait a
I
minute,
haven't
you
had
get-
the
Whoa, you got a market basket? Where you living?
New Hampshire.
Oh, I didn't know that. When you look at you're talking to me like I know. I did. If I knew, I wouldn't ask you.
Sheesh,
So
I thought I told you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because you got a
Well-
market. You said you got a market basket. So in New Hampshire, market baskets sell alcohol too, right?
Yes.
Not in Massachusetts.
Are you from
Yeah,
Massachusetts?
you can't get booze in grocery stores in Maryland either.
Yeah, I live in Massachusetts.
Oh, that's where my brother lives.
Yeah, the whole state.
And 2 other guys on YouTube I talk to sometimes. I was actually on a live stream last night with a guy that's from the Massachusetts state, and another guy that lives in the same town as me, who's a YouTuber, was on that live stream last night too.
So what about your ginger beer?
Oh yeah, this is good stuff. It's Australian brewed. I like it because this is a satisfying part, right? Hold on. Let me see if we can aim this. This is what I like about it. I'm very sentimental, but
Glass bottle.
know that.
Ooh, that's a great
Is
story.
it a glass bottle though?
Looks like a glass bottle.
Yep, glass bottle.
There you go. That's where all your cost is going.
Do you get?
Either way, I like it because it's Bundaberg,
But do you get a 5
Like
cents
the
back?
Martinellis of ginger beer.
I don't get the deposit the recyclables because we don't have a deposit place nearby. So, but I do like the fact that it's a good tasting ginger beer. It's a great tasting ginger beer. I get the extra bonus of the satisfactory noise, and I got a discount on it today.
Does the market basket have the machines you can throw them in there for the 5 cent?
I don't think so. I've never seen one.
Or we have liquor stores, but I don't know about I don't know if you're gonna get a ride to the liquor store to throw things in the machine.
No, we the nearest liquor store per se is up at the ridge. That's the complete other direction from the market basket I go
And
to.
I just want to say, in Massachusetts, we call them a packy. So they were packies. But I would try to
store.
Package store. We call them packies.
Hmm.
But yeah, a lot of times the supermarkets will have the machines. You throw them in there, and then you get a little.
We've never, not me nor my
Coin star
friend.
of glass bottles.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a coin star up at the Walmart, but you won't catch me dead in Walmart. People that suck.
I hope I don't see dead people in Walmart.
You won't even see me there alive.
What's wrong with Wally World?
Believe me,
hold on. Nothing with the store itself. It's just the people there suck.
But you
suck
can't
worse than the people in my
You
capacity.
can't be like that. You gotta accept the people of Walmart for who they are.
Yeah,
It's not the workers. It's just people that go in Walmart are mean. Like they're mean.
They need a smile. They need a little bit of sunshine in
I
their life.
tried my hardest, but I told myself I
Look,
made a
it's all the
solid
way up
vow.
there
I
in
ain't
New
going to
Hampshire. You don't
Walmart
have
no
any
more.
southern hospitality. You need to
Well, okay, all right.
channel
So-
some Mississippi and be
Okay,
like,
so
"Hey there, darling," and then they'll love you.
so show me if I'm walking by you. Show me you trying.
Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. How you doing?
Yeah, that's too much talking. Well, and what you have to do is you have to go like. Here we go. Ready?
It's a smile and nod.
Hey. And you keep it going. That's it. Lock eyes with them and just go like, hey, and
Maybe
just
every once in a while.
You don't want to have a conversation with them. You just want to say you want to
Well,
acknowledge.
to be honest,
them.
I started with the nod, and people still gave me dirty looks.
No, all you have to do is just be relaxed. A relaxed face. You just look at them and go.
That's the problem. I can't relax in woman. There's too many
Oh, you gotta smoke.
Excuse my French here, but there's too many goddamn people in Walmart, and I'm an introvert. I don't like public places where it's crowded. And I
think they've gotten to the bottom of it, Retro. It's not their problem.
It's your problem.
Yeah,
exactly.
I guess it's okay knowing that you can't handle the Walmart at that level. I get it.
Yes,
I get it. It's going to take years of quiet introspection and meditation to get there. And I'm not going to put that pressure on you today.
All right. So, okay. How about just walking around the block, and then when you see that one person coming by, you go. You got a lot. But you got to make sure you look him in the eye. You can't look him. If you look him in the eye, then no, don't do that. That's like you want to get in the pants.
I'm just kidding.
So, but anyways, you got to look him in the eye because that way you see again. You look like you want to get in the pants.
Don't even look him in the eye. Look him directly in the eyebrow.
Yeah, but you want to.
You don't have to make eye contact. You don't have to make it weird. But they feel like you're looking them in the eye, and they trust you.
They want to. They want to make you. They want to feel like you're making contact with them. You see them.
Well, I did that today in Market Basket. Guy did a little weird down.
It seems like he didn't want to wave back.
Yeah. You didn't smile.
Look,
well, that's only today because I was tired as hell.
Next time a stranger waves at you, quietly walk to him with your hands at your side, and when you approach him, reach out and hug him.
No.
No, don't get me.
And give him a big kiss on the cheek. Give him a smoocheroo.
Give him a wolf hug. You give him a hug, a kiss on the cheek, and you grab their ass. But I see how far that gets.
You don't have to grab the ass, but a light caress will go a long way.
Oh yeah,
I will catch it.
And don't do it.
Let your fingers linger.
Don't do it. Hey, you know something? You don't do it in the front of your hand. You do it the back of your hand, and you just like from the lower back to the down the leg.
You guys are giving me some real weird advice.
If you do it the front of hand, you're gonna feel less that you're trying to touch their skin sensibly, and more like you want to grope a cheek.
Look, Barbarian Kung Fu said nut tap, but at the same time, I think maybe not tap, but like lightly cradle. Lightly cradle them.
You know what my motto would say to you guys?
Give them a little lightly cradled, like give them a little jostle.
If you grab their balls, but keep two fingers together and just tap behind the balls and hit the taint, I think you'll really make more friends.
But you know what my motto would say to you guys? She's like, or actually, what she would say to me,
she would probably say we seem like some nice boys.
Yeah,
she would tell me that you got some interesting friends there, kid.
Yeah, interesting is good. Interesting's good.
Yeah, we're trying to get you out there.
It's a bad thing.
It's trying to get you out in the world.
No, we're trying to get you out of your bubble. You need to break that bubble, and that's what we're trying to do.
A couple of times I have had problems. It's just I don't have a car. There's really nowhere to go.
That's why you have to just walk around the block.
What block?
I think when you New England,
I don't know. I don't even know.
Confuses
just go for a walk.
You should say.
Oh, no, I live in the neighborhood. I have fun in my neighborhood. There's plenty of people to talk to. I have a good time with my neighbors, and I don't mind going to the Market Basket and having a good time. Waving friendly to the people, and also sometimes, and this is the interesting part. Sometimes someone will come up to me, and this has happened more than often once. Someone comes up to me and they say, "Josh, is that you?" Because that's the name they think I am. Because every time it's a person that thinks they know me, it's someone that has a friend named Josh. I kid you not. It's always someone.
You look like a Josh.
Apparently, someone said.
So it says Josh. You should be like, "That's me." And when they say "really," just be like, "Just
with
Josh.
my money."
Just Josh.
I don't think I've tried that yet, but it may work sometime. Thank you.
Okay, if they're gonna call you Josh, that's when you give them the hug and the kiss and the grab the cheek and give them the.
You know what I think can prevent a lot of these problems with interaction right away is like, I'm sure that when you're walking around the market basket, you're just walking around. You need to develop a jaunty strut.
Yep, put your shoulders
kind of like a bounce, like a little
yeah, like it belong there.
Well, I've only done that once, and that's what my Walkman. But my Walkman, I've retired for the winter. At least,
well, just pretend you hear that jaunty beat in your head. You know,
I do that
it's like you know, get a little like a fox step to your walk, and I think that'll do a lot for you.
Oh well, Drewby, I already do that when they play the freaking favorite songs of mine on the radio. On there, I don't have to have a Walkman for that. And I do the strut. You know, I've seen people go in the market basket and give me the look like this guy has a good groove to him. But instead, because of today, I got woken up at late hour, I wasn't angry. I just woke up tired. I went in the market basket, but instead, I was still a jokey guy. Woman yawned. I says, "Oh, don't do that, miss." She's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "I'm already tired."
You're not allowed to tell ladies what to do, not even when you're joking. They get very upset.
I was joking, but she caught the joke. I've seen her before. I'm a regular.
You can't scroll back up for the link, Vogs.
But yeah, Drewby, I'm a regular at that store, so the
God.
cashier knows me. So I wouldn't do that with a cashier I didn't know. So, but the cashier goes, "Ha ha ha, you're funny." I says, "Yeah." I said, I asked her, I says, "You had your coffee this morning?" She's like, "Nope." I said, "How about early this morning?" She's like, "Yep." I'm like, "There you go."
Did you go get her a cup of coffee and bring it back to her?
I would have if there was a coffee machine around. I could purchase some coffee for her, like at one of the other market baskets. They have a nice coffee machine. You know?
Yeah, don't they have the little food kiosks?
A little coffee machine? Yeah, at the one at the Ridge, but this is the little...
I have a valid excuse why I fell out.
Nobody cares.
So yeah, we don't.
Drew,
We don't want to hear your excuses.
We don't need to know you're back.
We don't want to hear your excuses.
Like I was saying,
Go
the
ahead.
one market basket up at the Ridge where the Walmart is, big supermarket complex.
Yeah,
that one has a coffee machine, public coffee machine where you can get coffee for a cheap price. The one I went to, which is just a local, smaller downtown market, they don't have a public coffee machine where you can purchase it for cheap.
I'm just saying,
Really?
you bring a lady a cup of coffee, you might get those.
I would have, trust me, I would have. That lady is always nice to me in this.
Okay,
store.
wait. She works there.
She works there, yes.
So next time you go to the market basket, bring the coffee.
Just bring the coffee with you.
Well,
I think we need a Crown Royal machine for Tony, so he can just vending machine.
Yes, we do.
We need Crown Royal machines for lots of people, bud. Like if we had more Crown Royal floating around.
Correct. To be correct, is that the beer?
No, whiskey.
All right.
They don't work. They don't fit anymore because they changed the bottle. But
They
look,
changed the bottle.
You take the bottle. I'm gonna put the top on so I don't spill. And you put them in like this.
Ah, okay.
But they don't click in the bottom. It doesn't click anymore in the bottom.
You know what you could use that for?
It just doesn't secure
it over.
That is amazing.
Could that hold your comics?
Fuck no.
Maybe a little.
My comic.
It's got curved at the top there, Vog, so I don't think it could hold.
Look, it says Crown Royal on it. Why would I put my comic in it?
Oh, it is a Crown Royal dispenser. That's nice.
But they changed the bottle so it doesn't.
Where did Vogs go?
Is he gone again?
He's gonna ask for the link in like 5 seconds.
No, someone just kicked me.
Vogs, you're a playful fella, aren't you, buddy?
He's a playful
One way
fella.
to say it.
I'm a weirdo.
Not a
The
weirdo.
reason I was
He's a
gone
playful fella.
is Shout out to my friend Paul in the 619 on YouTube.
Yes, I can't put it back in there
Shout
anymore.
out to my friend
He-
Boggs, the
That's what
playful
she
fella.
said,
Dude,
Old
he
Wolf.
just sent me.
Yeah, it's called
My
ED. When you
Heroes
get older,
Con
you'll love it
ticket.
too.
I just got my Heroes Con ticket
Hey, there you
for all
go.
3 days. I'm pumped.
What dates are Heroes Con?
20th to the 22nd
Oh.
of June. Sorry,
Ooh.
of June.
Sorry.
I'm gonna try to make that happen.
Drew,
I'd be
I would
s-
love to meet you, man. That'd be fun.
Dude, I'd be sitting there going, I'm sorry.
Drew,
So sorry.
What state is Tate in? Is he Cali? Tate Prom?
Tate.
I don't know. I think he's Pacific.
Yeah,
Northwest,
I
thought.
think I know where Voggs is going with this.
Cali?
Cali, they were having
North
wildfires
Cali,
from
right?
hell.
Yeah,
I thought he
they've
was
gone
in
hit.
NorCal.
Go south.
You
Was
guys
he in
hear?
Southern California?
Yeah, it's bad. Cali.
My friend
Shout out-
Pegasus
shout
on
out to
YouTube
my
is in that area, but she marked herself as safe. So
No,
Yeah,
that's
shout out to those
John
guys.
said he was good out there because he's not rich.
No, he's way lower. He's closer to Mexico than he is basically. No, I'm lying. But Los Angeles is above him.
What
So
you're saying is
yes.
John's basically a Mexican?
yeah, basically.
well, if you want to go that way, I guess. Is this
I'm gonna start
live?
calling him
Look
Juan's
at him.
Comics
Just
with
look at
Kids.
him. You know,
yes,
you know.
Juan's Comics with Kids.
Comics by the Bay. How you doing? Is this
Oh.
live?
Ah, how you doing?
It's as live as
Man.
it gets.
Oh yeah, this is live.
Is this live? That's a CJ question.
I haven't seen CJ in a while.
No,
Have
this
I?
is a CJ question.
Yeah, that is-
I see that. Well, I know who you're talking about, CJ.
What's
Yep.
my dog doing?
Your dog.
Yeah, he's just walking around like an asshole.
Oh, that's what dogs do.
Yeah,
That's
he
what
doesn't
dogs-
normally do that.
My dog's upstairs. If he came,
My dog goes couch, bed, and that's like it.
yeah.
And he only comes over here when I'm eating something. But he.
By
I'm
the
not
way,
eating anything,
By the way, Drewby, I got to see my friend in Boston's Shane's dog, Bruno, German Shepherd. Such a sweet dog.
I love dogs, man. I went to a Christmas party with some old friends, and I sat there and pet my boy's dog for like probably about an hour while I was watching the football game, just like playing with the dog. Everybody else had their wife with them. I'm like, I'll just play with your dog. I don't
Is that what he
need
named
one-
his penis?
need one of them wives.
Is that what he names his penis? My dog.
What
No.
the fuck?
Oh,
No,
That's
my
what I'm
penis is
saying.
my penis has a different name. It's
Oh,
not
okay.
my dog.
But the
I'm talking
name
about
is
the
I'm
both.
not sharing his name right now with the people. I don't.
The
I really don't need
neighbors-
that out. I don't need to be doxing my docs, if you know what I mean.
The neighbors over here have 3 of these small dogs. They're like a pug, French bulldog, and terrier mix.
Uh-huh.
Very small dogs.
Uh-huh.
And then, of course, the neighbor across from me, if I'm pointing the right direction,
We're not pointing anywhere right now. Oh, there you go. Okay.
has a black lab, and that dog comes out to greet me every morning. When I go
Retro, I
out-
can't express how important it is that for us that you're pointing in the correct direction.
Yes.
If you put it in the wrong direction, we would not know what the hell you were talking about.
Yeah, we would like
Yeah.
call you out. We know where you're pointing.
Well, either way, across
Isn't
from
it the
me-
other way?
Anyway, across the way, they have a dog, black lab named Maisie. She's still a pup. That dog comes to greet me every morning off her shock collar leash. I can't tell which. sometimes.
about?
Yeah, Labs are great dogs.
Oh, they are. And she'll bark at me, and I'll come over and pet her. I said, I'll come over and go, Amazing, how you doing, sweetheart? Good to see you. I'll rub her belly, you know.
Yeah.
Neighbors don't care if I'm on their lawn at that hour because they know I'm a good person. And they'll actually come out on their front porch and go, Hey, how you doing? They see you saw our dog was outside. I
No,
said,
only Tony says, how you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing, huh?
No, that's not you say how you doing.
How you
How
doing?
you
How you doing? I asked
you
you.
Tony, I do love your intro. Did Perry just pay me $20 to dance?
Perry made that intro.
Put your point towards your nuts.
Perry made that
No.
intro?
Perry made that intro.
Squirrel's Wars says point towards your nuts. Well, Squirrel Wars, if you're a squirrel, you ain't getting my nuts.
You ain't getting shit.
Marcus, hop on. You hop on everyone else's channel. Why don't
Come
you
on,
hop on?
Marcus.
Oh, yeah, I saw Marcus was on yet. Was he yesterday? No, it was Tuesday. Tuesday.
Yeah, he did.
Tuesday has a show. Yep.
I would have jumped on if I knew he was live. If I was, yeah, that's the thing. I know I was subscribed to him before, but it showed I wasn't subscribed to him. I'm like, dude, what's going on?
Yeah,
I
don't be
subscribed
slow.
to him. So.
Free. Wait, we need to make more drama. There needs to be more drama for Marcus to. Yeah, that is true. That is true.
So.
That is true.
Marcus's jigs. What the heck? What's
Rod,
up,
Rod, hop on if you got nothing to do. I put it in the Iron Man, but it's also. I'll put it in again. Hop on.
Yeah.
Rod, I'm going to. If you hop on, I'll send you an AOK that I was planning to send you anyways.
Ooh.
Rod.
Rod.
Okay. I was just wondering what you meant by Rod, and I looked at the chat.
Rod. Yeah, Rod. Yeah, I gotta. Actually, I literally have a box in my car to send him. I gotta go to the post office and do it. Bub.
Oh, come on, Bub.
But
I believe it. I believe it.
I don't really see my friend Young or Blakey calls everyone Bubs. I call people Buds with the D on the end. If I'm talking to a singular person and it's a person that I know personally really well, I say Bub.
Okay.
When they say
Bub is singular because it's one guy, so you call him, and it's his Bub's world. So Bub's world. So,
yeah, no, I'm not judging. I'm just saying what I usually say, just to start conversation.
Hey, Drew. Have you started talking shit to Chad about Saturday?
Not yet.
Oldwolf.
I don't want to hurt Chad's feelings. My boys are going to roll over his boys.
I'm going to dip.
Sad for him.
I'm going to do.
So I don't want to bring
it, man. Thank you very much.
Of course. Let him prosper. You know I got to be here when you guys are live.
Bro, get that strut going. Smile at that lady. Bring her some coffee.
Yeah.
I'll do my best.
Buy her a coffee.
Don't do your best. Do better than your best.
Well, I'll try, but the thing
don't set your limits based on your own capabilities. Set your limits based on the
world's
capabilities.
Ben, how you doing?
The person I ride with does a lot of food in her car. So,
then you leave the car, go to the nearest coffee shop, buy a goddamn coffee for the woman.
I'll do my best.
If you buy 2 coffees, then the person that you ride with, they get a coffee, and they let you bring coffee in the car.
Yes,
I got a better idea regarding coffee. So
work your best, do your best, just do your best.
As long as you got ideas, that's all that matters.
Use my noodle.
Who gives a shit about execution? It's all about thought process.
Execution. All right, I'll catch you guys later, buds.
Have a good one, man.
Later, Vogs. Later, Drew. Later.
Thanks for being here, man.
Oldwolf. Later.
See you, man.
So Ben, how you doing? I want to know how Ben's doing. Just put it in the chat. How you doing?
I'd like to know. We'd all like to know.
Yeah. Just eat beans. Yeah. I like beans. Wait till Rachel's going to get off.
Of course, Perry would say just
Bubs
eat beans.
But yeah, Bub's in the chat. And I know I put in.
He would hop on, but Marcus told him not to.
Yeah. Freaking Marcus.
Your image is not marketable, Bubs. That's not what's marketable about you.
That is true. That's true. Unless your wife's on, nobody cares about you.
You know what? I don't know if I've ever gotten a good look at Bubs' wife. But I guarantee you, based on the way Bubs looks, that she's way too good looking.
Oh, she's way out of his league.
Yeah, I would assume.
She's way out of his league.
I would just assume.
Yeah. I don't know what happened to her, but to hang out
with a massive head injury or something?
It must have been. She must have had a head injury or something to marry Bubs. Honest to God, because she's way out of his league. She totally is.
Yeah. I mean, that doesn't.
Mark's like way.
I was on today, Ben. I was on today.
I feel like Bubs is gonna jump on and be like, "What the fuck are you three talking about?
Blackmail is his theory.
Oh, so he's using blackmail against everybody hopping on my stream. Oh, I get it. Okay.
Circumstances. Wow.
Bumped on her head as a child. Oh.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. Oh yeah.
It's got to be an
believe
eyesight
it.
issue.
Maybe it could be.
Maybe she has all her faculties. She just can't see straight, which is why it seemed like a good idea.
She's legally blind. Okay.
That's fucked up. I'm sorry, Bubs. You're a great guy.
I'm not sorry. I'm saying it straight.
I am.
She's
He's not
totally out of
sorry.
the
I'm
league.
so,
She's totally out of
Tony
the
is
league.
not sorry. I am. I'm
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I don't love.
affected by my misdoings.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I don't love Bub. I love him. I do. But dude, she's beautiful, and you're not that good looking.
I gotta take a look at this Bub wife.
Damn.
Gotta get me a look at. I gotta get me a look at
Tony.
Mrs. Bubs.
Yeah, come on, Bub. Let's see your face. Tell me I'm wrong. Come on, I want to see that face. Come on.
He's
Hop on.
scared. He's scared of what you'll do to his image.
Did I ever tell you that I'm an asshole? I think it's legal. I think it's documented to me being an asshole. Come on, Bub. Yes. Hold
Yes,
on. Let me
Christine.
move my mouse there. Yes. Most definitely.
Yeah, man, that's just awful.
That is
It's just, man.
It's like a disaster movie up there. What do you say here? Poor eyesight doesn't explain why she laughs at my joke. Exactly.
That's a fair point. At least he's self-aware. At least Bubs is Skynut. You know, he's self-aware.
You do have a lovely, calming voice. You do. So maybe it's the voice in your voice and your jokes that makes her laugh. And a lot of times, to a woman, laughter is a big point about the people they want to be with. So there you go. And
if you can make a woman laugh, you can make her forget about your tiny penis.
Exactly. All head, no shaft. AKA the tuna fish can.
The tuna fish can. I like it.
4 inches wide, 2 inches high. There you go. That's all you need. If you can't cut the mustard, lick the lid. There's all these sayings there.
I'm hung like 4 softballs in the tube sock. It's big, but it's surprisingly lumpy.
Ooh, ribbed for her pleasure.
I don't know where that sound effect came from. Something wrong with me.
I have experience. There you go.
TMI. I don't know if that's too much information. I feel like it might be dead on the right amount of information.
I think
it's just enough information.
I think isn't that PSA when you do those public things they used to have.
The more you know.
The more you know. Isn't that a PSA?
Yeah.
That's it. The more you know, Christina. I'm sorry. This is the train wreck. I'm sorry about that. Yes, it's all about the heart. It is. It is.
I think Christina spelled bank account wrong.
It's all about the heart. Yeah, I'm like people. If I'm wrong, hop on and tell me I'm wrong. Honest to God.
That's the way it goes.
They're
too scared. Too scared for these.
So, Drew, what are you drinking?
Just Diet Dr. Pepper.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah, the number one soft drink in my life is Diet Dr. Pepper.
Does it taste just as good as the regular Dr. Pepper?
I haven't had regular soda in a very long time, so I couldn't really tell you. But it's my favorite of the diet sodas by far. And I had the other day the Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar, which is like, I guess, the Coke Zero version of Dr. Pepper. And that was really good too. Slightly different, but very good. If I go somewhere and they've got the Diet Dr. Pepper on a soda fountain or one of those like post mix machines where I can pick the Diet Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
I'm in heaven, man. If I could get me a big gulp of Diet Dr. Pepper, that's really all I need for lunch.
So is Dr. Pepper like a mixture of sodas together?
Here's a little bit of history for you. formulated by a soda jerk in Waco, Texas, back when they had the the old soda fountains where they were the individual flavors. Well, there were 23 individual flavors at that soda fountain. There are 23 flavors in a Dr. Pepper. So basically it was just a suicide. All of the flavors, like that's what the kids call when you go to the soda fountain, you get a little bit of each one.
Yeah.
But that's basically how they formulated the Dr. Pepper. And it was very popular in Waco, Texas, to the point where when it became more regional, people would say, "Slide me a Waco," and that would be a Dr. Pepper. I don't know where the name Dr. Pepper came from. Maybe that's somebody named Dr. Pepper. You could Google that maybe, but it's the oldest soda in America. Dr.
Is it now?
Yeah, older than Coca-Cola, older than Pepsi.
Older than a Moxie?
I don't know if Moxie's still a soda though. Like
I don't know if Moxie's still being sold.
Currently like the original name brand soda was Dr. Pepper. So,
here we go. Mystery solved.
Baron Zemo. So Dr. Pepper is actually a member of the Masters of Evil. Jesus.
So Dr. Pepper's really?
Diet Dr. Pepper must be on the Thunderbolts.
Ah, yes.
But Dr. Pepper, yeah, it's the OG.
I can't believe it's older than Coke, though.
Established in 1885. It's right there on the label. 1885.
Yeah, created in 1880s by a pharmacist. Marketed in the United States in 1904, manufactured by the current Dr. Pepper in the United States and Canada. That's why they get the Dr. Pepper. So
the coolest thing about Dr. Pepper is it is bottled by PepsiCo, but it's also distributed by Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola. Yeah.
So you can go somewhere and they've got Pepsi and the fountain also has Dr. Pepper, where it's got Coke. It also has Dr. Pepper. They're the ambidextrous soda.
That's weird. They have two companies working together on one
Well,
soda.
That's the thing about Dr. Pepper. It's the number one, and everybody wants a piece. Everybody wants a piece.
I'm trying to figure. I got my own.
You can go to Sam's Club and get you a Dr. Thunder.
What the hell's a Dr. Thunder?
It's the generic Sam's Club, Sam's Soda version of
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper. And at the giant food stores around here, it's called Dr. Bob.
Really?
Yeah. And I know that in the Kroger stores, it's called Dr. K.
So it's that.
Well, they don't. It's not really Dr. Pepper, but they got
their formula.
It's their copycat version.
Like at Food Lion, Mountain Dew is called Mountain Roar.
Well, maybe it's called Dr. Roar.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dr. Roar sounds like a pretty fucking cool doctor. Who's going to do your surgery? Dr.
Roar.
I'd rather have Dr. Roar. He sounds like he's got his shit going on. Mountain Lightning. Is that that's the Sam's Club, isn't it?
I think so.
Dr. Thunder and Mountain Lightning.
Oh, see, so Moxie was made in 1876, but is it still being made though?
I have not seen or heard of Moxie soda in modern times.
So Moxie is for me. It was made in New England, so that's why I know Moxie more than
maybe it wasn't like internationally distributed the way Dr. Pepper was. But like I like Coke, Pepsi, Dr. Pepper's outdates both of them.
Yeah, Coca-Cola bought Moxie, so they probably
I'm
killed
wondering when 7-Up stopped being a thing.
7-Up, I think, is still a thing.
It is still a thing, but I don't think people drink 7-7s anymore. I think that's it.
Seagram's and Sprite.
Yeah, well, it was 7-7, so it was 7-Up, and it was 7-Up and Seagram's.
Yeah, but Sprite is the same thing as 7.
It's the same thing.
It's a lemon lime soda. Then they made Sierra Mist, and now they got rid of Sierra Mist. Isn't it Mist Twist now?
Maybe.
Yeah, or there's one called Starry or Scary.
Star, yeah,
That's really sweet. That's really sweet lemon lime soda. That's really sweet.
I feel like all lemon lime sodas is super sweet. I don't know. I don't like Diet Sprite. I remember liking Sprite as a kid when I drank regular soda, but since I switched to Diet, the Diet Sprite does nothing for me. I really only like Diet Coke off a soda fountain or Diet Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
When it comes to soda. The Diet Dr. Pepper comes in a can, comes in a bottle, comes off the fountain. I don't care. It's Diet Dr. Pepper, and I'm in. But like the Coca-Cola, like I really like to have it off the soda fountain. If I get a 2-liter bottle of Diet Coke, it doesn't do anything for me, really.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just want to let you know, Moxie's still being made, and it's official soda of Maine.
Wow.
So, so I'm going to fight against the idea that Dr. Pepper is the oldest soda out there because Moxie
is Moxie a cola?
Yeah, Moxie is a well, actually, Dr. Pepper.
I've never had Moxie.
But Dr. Pepper, I was reading it, isn't considered a cola either.
No, it's 23 flavors.
Right. So Moxie is it's a carbonated beverage. It's not saying that it's a cola either.
Carbonated beverage. That's the way to put it.
There you go. Introduced in 1876.
Man.
Yeah. So I just
in Massachusetts.
It says it's in Maine. It's the official drink of Maine. So it says region of origin New England.
You know what soda I like? I don't have it a lot. Is Dr. Brown's cream soda.
I like cream soda too.
Soda is the best.
You know what the thing is though is like diet cream soda to me tastes like ass, and I only drink diet soda. But like the man, I miss a cream soda.
Yeah. I was born in the '60s, so cream soda was like the bitch. It was
but you get like an IBC like in a glass bottle.
Yeah.
Put that shit in the freezer till it gets nice and frosty. That's the way to go.
And like the root beer now isn't real root beer. It's all like corn syrup and flavoring. It's not a real root beer. So
that flavoring's made from concentrated root though. It's not like if you get a birch beer, that's birch root. They make an extract, but like they had to have the birch root to extract it from. You know what I mean?
What did
Great Legend likes duck butter cream soda with extra salty sweat? That's the fucking grossest shit I've ever heard in my life. That's fucking disgusting.
So what did
it's just fucking said he likes to drink fucking carbonated Fremunda cheese. That's disgusting. What the fuck is wrong with you, Edge?
10, 2, and 4. Let's find out. Oh, what does the 10, 2? Okay, so what does the 10, 2, and 4 mean? Dr. Pepper Museum is Waco, Texas. Walks visitors through the history and tradition, including obscure numbers of 10, 2, and 4. Turns out Dr. Pepper's first slogan: "Drink a bite to eat at 10, 2, and 4." So that was drink it at 10, 2, and 4. Does it make a total sense? No, it doesn't really. But time so you're supposed to drink it at those times: 10, 2, and 4.
Mark the Cutty Sark likes a sarsaparilla, which means he's a cowboy.
He's a cowboy. Which
yeah,
I tried that when I was a kid. It was disgusting. I didn't like sarsaparilla.
I don't know what a sarsaparilla really is.
And on the label, it actually had a cowboy walking through swinging doors. It's like, sarsaparilla was, I mean, a lot of westerns when I was a kid. I drank sarsaparilla.
That sounds sassy.
Yeah, baby. This is like riveting stuff. We're talking about. I got 15 people watching, and we're talking about soda.
Who's what? How many?
15.
Wow. We should talk about soda more often.
I know. People should. Oh, Rob, do you have time to hop on, or the idea about Dr. Pepper? What am I reading it again? I can just show it.
Rob.
It keeps me alert throughout the day.
The sarsaparilla. Yeah, it is similar to root beer. It is.
I don't like root beer.
I used to love real root beer, not the stuff they have now.
It's just it's like root beer has the same problem that like blue cheese does. It's pungent. I feel like the root beer flavor, if more subdued, could be a very enjoyable thing. But root beer at the level that root beer tastes is it's just too much, man. It's just too much.
We used to have where I lived. I mean, they used to be they were all over the place when I was a kid, but we had an A&W place we went to.
I'm broken.
Huh?
He says
I don't know. Maybe because you don't like those.
Because I don't like root beer.
Yeah. So we had.
Why am I broken? You ask the ladies of my life, sir. They've broken me. My ex-wife, my daughter, my mother, every other one that I've ever encountered, taken a piece of me, my friend. Thoughts on ginger beer? Ginger beer sucks. It's awful. It's terrible. I think I spent most of my adult life as a bartender, and people who drink fucking
but if you put
Moscow mules, die in a fire.
I love
your stupid little fucking copper cups.
I love Doc and Stormies.
Ugh. I'm not a fan.
Really?
No, I don't like ginger beer. I don't like. Yeah, I'm not a fan of ginger for the most part. Like I think that it's again something that's very pungent. I feel the same way about like.
It's very good for you.
Like, I'll make a ginger soda. Why not make a horseradish soda? Sounds
Drink
terrible.
it. I would drink it.
I bet you would.
I like horseradish.
I don't like fucking horseradish either. That's a dabo do kind of shit too.
How you doing, sweetheart?
What's going on?
Hey, here he is.
Bob.
What?
Hi.
Oh, hi. Sorry, I thought you were included in the general hellos to everyone else. I didn't know you required your own special hello.
How you doing?
Special hello to you, Boggs.
You gotta reach down and tickle his chin and give him a special good boy.
I will. I'll pat you on the head as soon as I'm almost done.
How you doing, sweetheart? There you go, baby.
You might want to wait till you're done. He might get distracted.
Did that come with that? Is that the one that came with the
No. No, this is one I was already working on. I really didn't need any more.
Hey, look. You might not need more, but you deserve it.
You deserve more.
You deserve it. It's about
take a big
knowing
swig.
you deserve it.
I feel deserving.
You are. I
think my mic is about to die.
Well, we can hear you without it. No, keep it open. Keep it open.
Yeah, what are you doing buttons up for? Take those buttons off.
Yeah,
it's easier to put the mic on if you got.
You were just teasing us with that freaking white t-shirt.
See, that's easier for me, and I don't have to worry about it flopping all over the place.
That's what she said.
Yeah, that is what she said.
They make a pill for that, so it's not flopping all over the place.
Yeah, or you can just wait till they're blackout drunk and they don't notice.
Look at it. We have royalty here.
You might need a shoehorn to get it in.
That's right.
What's
going on, Ron? How are you doing?
How do you not like root beer, man? That's like
it's
the
just
greatest
not my
drink
thing,
ever.
man. It's like
Who said they didn't like root beer? I must have missed that.
I don't like root beer.
Drewby.
You fucking communist.
There's nothing communist about not liking root beer.
Oh, how would you know?
I use my democratic process to choose not fucking
Only
root beer.
Communist
There you go.
Said that, right?
I will admit,
a communist has been to enough meetings to know that a communist does like root beer. I say it must have been in their root beer manifesto.
I will freely admit that there are several root beers that are absolutely atrocious. Yeah. Virgil's comes to mind because they use a black licorice finish. Yeah. Whereas something like on the West Coast, we've got one of the West Coast breweries, Henry Weinhardt's, which has a vanilla finish. And in the Midwest, Sprector's is really good, which has a honeycomb finish to it.
I can see the vanilla on the.
Yeah, because everybody loves even when you take root beer to overseas to people who despise root beer because it tastes like cough syrup to them. Once you drop that vanilla ice cream scoop in there and it becomes a root beer float, they all dig it. Well, the nice thing with like Henry Weinhardt's, it's got a nice heavy vanilla finish to it. It's almost like having the root beer float before you even put the ice cream in it.
Let me tell you this much: I will enjoy a root beer float.
There you go. See?
Yes, because the root beer itself, I think, is just a very pungent. It's a very strong flavor. It's a heavy-handed flavor.
Yeah, it depends on the manufacturer. Yeah. It's just like beer. Just some beers are super hoppy and taste like shit, and some
right. And it's beer in the
are
name.
super hoppy and
like
taste
it's supposed to be a
delightful,
strong drink.
It's a balance thing. I like the fact that you talk about the root beers if it's like a craft beer type of.
There actually is a whole subgenre of.
Yeah, I get that because I managed a bar for years, and I would order beers on tap for a 35 tap bar. So you would get into the minutia of what makes the micro brews and the local brewery stuff different, what they use to differentiate their flavors and the processes and things of that nature. And a lot of these places did have root beers, and they would be like, do you want our root beer? And as a buyer for a restaurant, I think we've got fucking barks on the soda machine. We don't need we don't. Well, yeah, I get that response, right? Because that would be like
you don't need any other beer
versus a nice
else.
Belgian triple. You know what I mean? It's like there's levels to this shit, and I get that. But like,
there's not enough
somebody
people
who's buying
a
root beer doesn't want to buy a $9 root beer. They want to buy the $2.75 root beer that's the same price as a Coca-Cola.
Well, this past year, my local A&W, so the closest one to me, was the A&W restaurant, right? And
they still have one. We closed years ago.
And it has the root beer on tap, right? Yeah. And it's all, and then they give you a frosted mug, big mug, and you serve yourself, right? And if your mug goes, defrosted, if it thaws too much, then you can trade it in for another frosted mug, right? Well, just this past year, they stopped giving out the mugs. So they still have it on tap for now, but that's going to go away.
Paper cup.
Whenever we do our big summer, when we do our big summer cookout, we always have we get a keg of beer from the local brewery, but they also do root beer, and we usually get a keg of the root beer. I'll tell you, the keg of root beer is empty first every year before the beer runs out, because they all come to the party and they're going to never had root beer on tap, and they go to taste it and they go, this is game changer in their mind of what root beer is, because they're only used to Barks or Dad's or A&W or Mug or something, and to get a craft root beer and stuff like that, they're just like done. That shit's crazy.
Hey, Bob, I sent you a picture of a comic I picked up recently. I was like, oh, Bob would think that's cool.
Roller skates. I mean,
Bob just doesn't think anything is cool.
That's not true. I think lots of things are cool.
Well, okay.
Rob,
nothing that doesn't have boobs is cool.
Bob, he probably sent me something with boobs
Rob,
on it.
just got my
it's a 50% chance based on public population.
Just got my 3-day pass.
Nice.
There you go.
Yeah, so fuck root beer. I'm just saying it right now.
3-day pass for Heroes Con? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yep.
Okay.
So how much was it? How much is the face value? 75? That ain't bad for a 3-day pass.
3-day pass? That's nothing.
It's nothing. Like
Heroes Con
like
is not
$70 a day.
Yeah, Heroes Con is not an expensive con. Even the VIP passes, 3-day VIP pass is only $120 something dollars.
Baltimore used to be really affordable, and then in the last couple of years, like post-COVID, the prices have just shot up.
Yeah, I'm going to Balt this year, but I'm not going to Heroes. Skipping Heroes.
Sucks
Let
to
me
be
know
you,
when you get
Bubs.
to town. We'll go get a drink.
I'm good because I'm going to. That sounds good. I'm going to. I think I'm going to DC that weekend with the family. Just take the family to DC.
So is Vogs your deciding factor not to come to Heroes?
He was there last year.
Yeah, but he was only there for a moment. But then you met him, and so now that you heard that he was coming for all 3 days,
I got to tell you,
now you're not coming. I'm just saying, there's a connection.
It's like root beer. It's very pungent.
I am very pungent. Yes.
Yeah, it's good stuff. But no, I've done it 2 years in a row prior to this, And then I did it. So this would have been my 4th time going to Heroes Con. There's just other conventions I like to see. Everyone
so you're
likes
tired
to
of
say that
competing
it's
for
the
me for
best
the same
convention,
books.
but you should really be able to say it for yourself, you know. So
well, good. I won't have you competing with me for the same books.
no, you won't. But in fairness, we probably both already have all the same books that we want. Like
Don't worry,
like
Rob.
that's
I'm
another
coming,
issue
but I'm
I'm
only
having.
digging discount bins.
Okay, yeah.
Like when I went to Heroes
I
Con,
don't dig discount bins when I fly across the country.
Yeah,
The only reason I'm coming to Heroes Con is to hang out with people. Not to,
yeah.
Yeah.
I had a table.
The investment
that I'm at,
will be in the trip,
half the
not
time.
so much in the.
So when I go to
books
Baltimore, I'm going to be with my brother. So my brother's picking me up. He's going to pick me up in Philly and drive me over. And he's in Maryland. And so
where does he live at?
Well, actually, he's in Delaware. He's in Delaware now. He
Okay.
moves back and forth. He works over at, I think he works for University of Maryland or Maryland University or whatever that. I think he works for them. So
you don't know.
Anyway, or Delaware. Is there a college in Delaware?
There's a bunch of colleges in Delaware.
There's a college in every state.
He works for one. I think he works in Delaware. I don't fucking know. Anyway, he's gonna pick me up and he's gonna cart me around. So him and his whole family were gonna go to Baltimore Con together. They've never been. They go to other cons, but they've never been to BaltCon. But they'll be very surprised when I show up and I'm like, all right, see y'all later. And I just start digging and talking to dealers and wall books and saying hello to people. I think they're going to be really surprised by my level of interaction with dealers, with other attendees, people that, hey, you're here, hey, taking pictures and stuff. Like, that's going to blow their mind. So I'm kind of
they're going to be very proud of you that you're over there talking to people at the con.
Your brother's going to be like, I thought you didn't have friends, and here you are, knowing everybody here.
Well, when he sees the people, he'll recognize that that's kind of close.
Like, oh, these are the other people that don't have any friends.
Not having friends and having friends like these, not too far from each other,
I feel that.
So, Rob, you say you're going to have a table at Heroes?
Yeah, Comics Curing Cancer.
Oh, okay.
We're tabling at Heroes again this year.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Which is really nice, too, because, for what I'll call that section of the comic community, there is a nice little mecca spot where if you ever want to interact with people from that group, they're all there or cycling through. And it was really cool just to stand there for like an hour and see all the people so excited, bringing the books that they just picked up, the original art that they picked up, the commissions that were completed, and they would just like, I feel like when someone got a big book, the first thing they did was run back to the Comics Curing Cancer table to show off everybody that was there what they got. So it was really cool just to hang there for a while and be like, everyone's coming and showing their books here. It was a special little spot in Heroes Con last year. So if anybody's going this year, I highly recommend going over there. Now they're probably going to strong arm you for at least $10 to $20, but it's worth it for the hour. If you spend an hour there, you're getting your money's worth. That's all I'm saying.
It is a donation.
Donation.
When is Baltimore Con?
I think it's in September, if I'm not mistaken.
September. They put it. It's been in October for the past couple of years.
And they moved it last year. Yeah.
Yeah. It was like for the past couple of years. Like
people were pissed because it used to have more of a really Halloween vibe to it.
Yeah.
And by moving it out of October, it kind of stripped it of that Halloween vibe.
So the Halloween situation is it was like the same weekend that like Baltimore Halloween celebrations were. That Saturday is normally like a circus in Fells Point, and it was kind of cool for people who were coming to cosplay to be able to go do that as well. Was kind of a fun thing. But it was in September for years and years, and only around like the year before COVID, I think they moved it to October because it was interfering with the Baltimore Marathon, which is in September. So it was like people would be coming to town for the convention and half the damn city shut down for the fucking marathon. So it's
right.
You run into all kinds of traffic issues and all that nonsense. So they've kind of had trouble finding their footing in the last probably 5-6 years. But the convention keeps getting bigger and bigger. Last year it was a little bit smaller, but just set up differently. And I kind of dug how they had switched things up. But it's one of those conventions that like when a lot of people came to Baltimore, we had a booth as a Comic Corps one year, and it was very much like like you're describing with the table there. It's like everybody who was from the YouTube community or even knew, anybody in that realm would stop by the booth and just hang out. And it's like we'd have, White Whale and John were doing their show from the booth on the floor, and
right.
And like a Big Lion Cat stopped by, and the New York Warriors were jumping through, and like you'd see a bunch of people. And it was really cool to have like kind of a hub to hang out, which was really dope. And that year, it's like everybody who came from all over the country who's done the big cons and the what do they call them, fan expos and all that.
Mhm.
Just like when we were there getting our booth set up, watching the vendors just pull in long box after long box after long box of comics, being like, Jesus, there's that many comics here. It's like, yeah, this is a comic book convention. It's like, and I hear the same thing about Heroes, is it's a book driven convention. So
yes,
I'm excited to see, like, maybe dig for books I can't afford and go, oh shit, wish I had money. That would be fun. But
that's why next year I think I'm going to make a play to go to Short Box Live next year, because I think it's in West Coast.
You're talking about 2026 or 2025?
That'd be 2026.
Okay, it's in Santa Clara.
Yeah, so that's going to be like my big convention of that year, because Heroes and BaltCon have long since been the book oriented conventions, but there's been a new push, with Collector Summit and what they're doing, and then also with what Shortbox is doing, to have a very comic book and art centric convention. So I've had good experience with Shortbox thus far at the conventions that I've interacted with them in the past on the app and stuff. So, and some of my friends are involved in the hoopla of all that. So I'd like to visit that one.
Yeah,
probably
I've been there.
2026.
I've been there both years. It's been up there, so I'll be there. And obviously, it's my backyard. It's literally, a par 5 and a par 4 away.
Oh, nice.
So, but
what you're saying is you can drive there both with your car and golf clubs.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, ironically, it's next door to what used to be a golf course, but now it's being torn down for parking for the Niners Stadium. But the so that whole thing is, it's a one-day con, obviously, and it's not very big, but it's 98% comics and like 2% content creators.
Right, that's pretty cool. Like when
I've
first
gotten big
started
books
traveling for conventions to meet people in the YouTube community. Went to Dallas for Fan Expo, went to C2E2 in Chicago, and like people are like, oh, these are really big conventions. And they were big conventions, but at the same time, like I was kind of being from Baltimore and only going to Baltimore Comic-Con. I was pretty much like, where are all the fucking dealers? Like, where are the books? Like, what,
it's so much other stuff there.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I can buy a sword and 12 million pop figures, but like, really, where are the key issues? Like, what?
So I call those pop culture conventions. Whereas
that's kind of what the whole game had become, and it's cool to see, because like in my area, like the basement shows and the hotel shows and the flea market shows, are prevalent. Like I can go to a Comic-Con pretty much every weekend if I want to dig for books, because there's so many shows out there that are collector driven comic book shows. But and then like Baltimore is just the big one where they've got all the other shit and a couple of voice actors. It's like, okay, I'm down for that. Like, I get to dig for books and see the Ecto one. Cool. That's awesome. But like when the first time I went to Fan Expo in Dallas, it was just like a very, very different vibe. And I don't get me wrong, I very much enjoyed it. I met a lot of great people there. First time I met the Great Legend was in Dallas at Fan Expo. But there's a complete difference to the way those shows are run. To the way that
Fan Expo San Francisco. I get the last 2 years, I go there for only one day, and I'm in and out in 3.5 hours. I don't even, and that's taking time to get commissions set up and get waiting lines for signatures on certain things, because I don't give a shit about the pop culture stuff. So I'm not there for a panel to see Hayden Christensen talk about how great it is now that people actually like him now, or or go watch people play video games or cosplayers line up for their picture in front of the wall or whatever else there is. I'm there for comics. So
Right.
I go up to the content creators, I get my signatures, I get some commissions lined up, have them set up to take them home. Don't do them here. I'll pay for shipping, and then go down to the main floor and go visit all 7 comic book vendors. And and most of the only ones that are usually any good are ones I can see at some of the other local shows anyways. So like the Berkeley Comic Show and stuff. So
yeah, I like those shows. I think they're fun, but it's something that's very different from like when people were like, oh, let's go to a panel and we watch some actor tell stories, is like very different than going to a panel of Baltimore and watching Len Wein talk to Jim Shooter. It's just like, it was a very different vibe. Like, and those old Comic-Con panels at Baltimore don't even really happen anymore. But like, there was a lot of cool creator stuff, like inside industry stuff that just you didn't see at the other conventions from what I experienced.
Yeah, and a lot of those conventions that have moved so far away from comics are starting to rebrand and change their names to pop culture cons. And I remember when I was going to some conventions, this is some years ago now, but a lot of the anime stuff was there, a lot of gaming stuff was there, and now they're kind of pulling away from Comic-Con named stuff, and they're anime fests and gaming conventions. And,
we just had SAC Anime Con or whatever it was, and instead it was like only 3 comic book vendors there.
Oh my god!
Right.
I really like Awesome Con in DC, but that is, I mean, the way that they set their stuff up is very segmented in a way that like there's a whole floor of the convention center that is just tabletop games. Right. And you can go up there and hang out in those rooms and play tabletop games until your fingers bleed. And on the floor, there are comics and there are pops and there are anime convention type booths and there's cosplay contests and all that shit. But there's also a whole lot of video games going on at the same time, which is enjoyable because I can go surf, through a couple long boxes and then get tired of doing that for a little while and go play Mortal Kombat against some kid that's never played Mortal Kombat before. So I feel like a golden god, or, like get together with a bunch of systems connected to play, Mario Kart with 12 other people, which is just like fun to do for a couple minutes.
Oh yeah.
And, they would have the coin op arcades that were all, free to play, and you go and play the old coin op arcades for free for a couple hours. That's a fun thing to do. And they also had the celebrities and all that stuff. And it's like, but it was all pretty much segmented so you could kind of be in your own lane while you're doing those things. I really had a fun time there. We've done that convention like every other year since they started, probably about 10 years ago.
Yeah, my dad and I do a convention like that we've done it the last 2 years anyway, and I think we only missed their first year. And it's like a multi-con, and half the room is all video games and pinball machines and all free to play pinball machines and arcade games, classic and new. And then the other half is like a multi-con of comics and crafts, and they have everything, from your, hentai mouse pads or whatever they are, and
yeah,
maybe I'm not saying
you don't want
right.
to see cartoon vaginas while they're
exactly
while they're trying to do some work.
What's wrong with that?
And then they have some celebrities, which is usually some wrestling figures and some voice actors and stuff like that. So a lot of that stuff. But it's pretty cool. It's a nice. I could bring anyone to that convention, and they'll find something that interests them. Maybe not a lot of it, but they'll find something that interests them, to occupy them for a day or so. So it's good stuff. I like those mixed cons.
I feel like a con like Baltimore, though, you get the creators who are kind of excited that there's so much going on with comic books there, where it's like, they go do these other conventions and it's like, Comics is kind of has their little corner there, but I feel like they're in their element in a spot like Baltimore. You know,
I could see that,
and I feel like Heroes Con sounds like it has a very similar vibe.
Hey,
it
Drew,
does. Yeah, the
remember when we
creators
talked to
love
Mark
it.
Wade? Drew, remember when we talked to Mark Wade?
Hell yeah,
we talked
man.
to Peter Tomasi. We talked to all of them, brother. Remember
Man, Carson
Marv
Woodard and
Wolfman?
I had a great chat with Mark
George
Wade, and the
Perez.
audio was terrible, so it didn't end up being
Aw.
worth watching. But like, man, I love
Joe
that
Staten.
conversation we had. Remember we had that conversation with
Your
Colin
boy,
Bunn.
Colin Bunn.
Yeah.
I knew you were going to say Colin Bunn. That's
Yeah,
why I had
man.
to say it
Six
before
gun.
5 seconds in the future. Synchronicity.
I never
Yeah,
know.
that was when I was like somewhat like a celebrity influencer.
You are.
You still
Yeah.
are a celebrity influencer to me, man.
I'm a retired influencer, and it's funner because I get to watch.
You
y'all.
influenced me
It's
to
funner
want to be
watch
retired. I can tell you that much.
It's funner. What the hell is the name? That's something I would say. It's
Dude,
funner.
it's funner to watch people, dude, because I already done it all. I've seen it all. Man, I'm like Drake it all, like Scott Hall. But now I get to see new channels, better books,
Scott Hall.
better looks.
I'll be right back.
I got the Great Wall of Comics. I got Bub's Comics, Golden Age, Guru, Jeff G, Vogs 18. How you doing, Tony 65 with the Dead Man Boston brand. Love Bruce Tim and Drew Manchu, baby.
I'm here too.
We got to get Carson onto that Marvel Rivals because Carson like complains about it and stuff. But the thing is, Carson just needs to learn how to play those kind of Team Fortress games because it's not all about who can get the most kills. You got to do your team-oriented job. Like if you're Groot, block 25k damage like myself, get 10-0, 10 kills, 0 deaths with Groot, 25k block. I'll take it.
I think Carson's just salty because it's the holiday season and he works retail.
Carson's always salty.
He's not always salty. Sometimes he's a very, very loving and positive individual. And sometimes he is not that. And he's always my favorite when he's salty. When Carson gets angry at something, it makes me so happy. I don't know why.
He's a salty bird.
Sometimes he just puts the controller down because he gets hit with those non-reversible moves. And he just drops his controller, and then I just go on the outside of the ring and beat on him with Roman Reigns.
That's why the other night I threw him up the ramp and I told you not to bug him.
Yeah.
I knew he was done.
Carson
He got real
so
quiet
mad,
for a minute.
He was looking at stuff on the internet, Tony. That's how mad he was. He wasn't even playing the game anymore. He was just chatting with us, looking up stuff on his iPad. It was fun.
Legend basically took him down to Chinatown in the wrestling game and made him his little shithouse bitch for like 10 minutes.
Nice.
And he's just like, fuck this, I'm putting my controller down. he stunned him, and Legend goes to hit him again. And I went out there, I was like, no, and I picked him up and I gave him an Irish whip up the ramp and let him take a little nap. I said, he's taking the time out. Leave him alone.
Poor shame.
Poor Carson.
You guys do your friend that way?
We bullied that boy.
Look,
he got beat up.
If we can't beat the shit out of our friends, who can we beat the shit out of?
That's what friends are for.
Bub, you ought to get
That's
on
what
that
friends
Marvel
are for.
Rivals. That Marvel Rivals is fun.
Marvel Rivals is fun.
They got
Yeah, I've tried. I'm just not very good.
Takes practice, buddy.
Marvel Rivals. If I played that, I swear I would have a stroke. There's too much going on.
That's true. There is a lot of shit going on.
There's a lot.
I would have
there's a lot going on for sure.
And I have a hard time with games that are designed to have me die constantly.
Well, it's not designed to. You should survive.
No, Bub. There's comic design and the fact that you just suck. That's
no. There's a lot of health packs around, so I find when I'm low on health and I don't have any sheets,
what
shields,
are these
I go get the health packs.
that give you certain characters give you med.
That's right healers. Too. Yeah,
there's tanks, there's healers, there's damage dealers.
There's too much to comprehend. I'm like Duke Nukem. You just want to go and shoot things, and you want to do.
That's Punisher.
Well, you can do that with certain characters, and certain characters you can't do that with, and certain characters you're going to be able to absorb a lot of damage, but you're not going to do as much damage. It's like D&D meets video games.
There's too much going on. I honestly got this like.
And every time you pull the trigger, it rolls little dice in the computer, and then.
Oh, that's how it works. Okay.
No, not really.
Okay.
But
I
like
do like Baldur's
there's
Gate
different
3. I need to
roles.
play
Like so
Baldur's
if
Gate 3.
you're not good at first person shooters, you can pick a character like Cloak and Dagger and just sit back with Dagger and throw your daggers at people.
Okay.
It automatically targets
Can we
them
just
and
stop
then
for a
it kills them
second
when it
there?
hits them.
Okay, we can stop. Legend, your dog is like giving me like something over here. That
You got ASMR.
I think he's giving
Oh, not
Legend
with that
something over
dog.
there.
You're in the bathroom with the dog. It's making
Yeah,
like
I'll just be glad when Legend runs out of peanut butter, and we can all sleep at night.
Hey, brother, that's
He
wrong.
got the value
away.
size.
Put the
He got the
Skippy
value
away.
size of the Sam's
Got the
Club. He ain't running
Costco.
out of,
what
Mr.
the
he ain't
hell?
running
Peanut.
out of peanut butter anytime
Yeah.
soon.
Mr. Jif, he's got. Yeah.
Yeah, Chip.
That's-
I do. We actually have Skippy though.
Choosy
Skippy
moms
Natural.
choose it.
We have Skippy Natural. But yeah, this dog makes a lot of pig noises because the snout, the French bulldog snout, so small.
And
it was
that's
drinking
why
a
I
lot of
muted
water.
you the first time because you were like, "What the hell's going on in that bathroom?" I don't want to know. So it's like I muted you so you can have your time. I wasn't judging. Who am I to judge, right? So it's like,
There
it's
she is
like
again. She's chewing on this wishbone, is what she's doing. She's like, "Rrr."
oh, that's what it is. Okay,
I'll
okay,
mute
all right,
myself,
okay.
though. I'll mute myself, like on and off. But yeah, she gets frisky, dude, on this bone, man. She loves these bones. Let me show
She
this.
gets frisky on that bone, all right.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
It's like this wishbone.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
all
yeah.
chewed up like a MFer, man. But she loves it.
Described a young lady I knew once as frisky for the bone.
She wished for a bone.
She didn't have to wish; it was presented.
Dude, you're all knob, no length.
I don't give a shit. Like I told you, I come every time.
Oh, hello.
Thanks for the warning.
Oh.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's one of those Surgeon General warnings. I almost had a heart attack.
Hey, wait! I'm not going to warn you. Wait for it to tense up.
Oh, there you go. What the hell does that say? I can't read that fucking thing. My eyes like going.
What is it? What does what say?
Well, you're like everybody's gone, so it's like so. I'm trying to read what your little icon thing.
Drew,
said.
man, chew, bay.
Oh, thank you very much. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Terrible icon I put together about 7 years ago.
I couldn't read it then. I can't read it now.
It's a flaw in the design. Don't take it personally. Plenty of other people can't read it either.
It says Drooby Dooby with just a white background.
So, Bob, my love, how you doing?
Yeah. Doing all right. How are you doing?
Hey, he's my love. I love it.
Can you still hear me? I had to take off my other mic.
Yeah, we can hear you perfectly.
Jigs hasn't even set up a live for later. I wonder if he's even going to go.
Maybe he's not even going live.
He's got better things to do.
Who's got in the playoffs? Bobby, I don't know. I haven't been watching for the playoffs. You know, I did shitty. I was in a football fantasy pool. I did shitty on it. After that, I'm all done. I don't care.
Ride with the Ravens, baby.
Does anybody have any
We'll
new pickups besides Tony? I showed mine last night.
You didn't show yours.
Nah, they're upstairs. Oh, Bubs is on the phone.
Yeah. So you're asking. Wait a minute, Vog. You're asking everybody about their pickups, but you're not showing your pickups.
No,
my pickup's a truck.
Nice. Doggy.
Yeah, that's Athena, man. She's a cute dog.
Yeah, it's a cute dog. It makes a lot of sounds.
He's getting a little ASMR going on.
He's still okay. I'm sorry. The dog's making a lot of sounds, and he's still in the bathroom.
Purrs.
I don't understand this bathroom thing, man. I'm really.
Look,
I don't judge. I don't judge.
The great legend's got two teenage boys and his wife in his house. He's got to find somewhere for privacy.
There you go.
It's the fortress of solitude, man.
What's the bucket?
Nobody wants
for?
to come in. They think he's pooping.
What's the bucket for? Is that a bucket? Is that a bucket?
No, it's like
buckets are for pooping.
It had some.
He doesn't unplug me.
That was funny. No, it's got some sweet tea. I don't know if it's going to be sweet after the poop, though.
Sweet pea going to turn itself into some sweet pea.
You always have to be suspicious of a gamer who has a bucket under his desk.
Oh, where have you been?
We
had this whole
talked about this
conversation.
earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, we had this whole
Rob, I
conversation.
forget.
Harry has a
When do
series of
you
piss jugs, apparently.
when
he
do
sell
you
it on eBay?
advertise for the RSVP for the meet and greet?
I'm sorry, what was that?
What?
For the Heroes Con YouTube meet and greet. When are you releasing that? I'm guessing like a month before.
Am I doing it?
No, I said like what we had at the beer garden. Like, when do we pay you for that?
Well, last year.
Yeah, you pay last year.
So you
No, I
owe
meant
money.
for this year.
So
I
you
don't
still
know.
owe from last year?
Are you organizing one for this year?
I am not.
If you organize one, people will pay you.
That's true.
And then you
then
don't
you get
have
to
one, and you
decide.
keep all the money.
So what you're asking me if I'm organizing one again this year is really what you're asking instead of
Is it an
assuming
annual event?
instead of
Are
assuming that I'm
you
doing it.
Are you organizing?
I don't know yet. I'm trying to pass it off onto somebody else because I
That's
have
fair.
many other things that I'm in the middle of doing all the time.
Yeah.
But
No
I
worries.
will and I think I can't remember. Somebody had said that they were interested in potentially learning the ropes and taking it on. So I might work with somebody to pass it off. But
Very cool.
it's it's kind of a pain because you're trying to balance cost and what for everybody who's attending. At the same time, the restaurants, they're trying to serve you, reserve you space, and they have a minimum cap on food. So like that space we were at the beer gardens last year, which was great, but they would only give us a guaranteed square sectioned off area if we had at least $2,000 in food.
Yeah, of course.
And that didn't count drinks.
Yeah.
And
Really?
yeah.
That's always
And
separate. Drinks are always separate.
because they wanted then to also have like the drinks on top of that. They wanted it to all be on one bill. I negotiated with the guy to get us, if I
Separate
did the
bills for the
$2,000 in the food, that he would I think maybe it was $2,000 if I had food and drinks, but it all had to be on one bill, and I didn't want to deal with drinks for everybody drinks different amounts. So I said, if I got $2,000 in food, can we do the drinks cash bar? You guys handle that.
Yeah.
And he agreed to that.
Yeah, that's better. That's better doing that way.
Yeah,
I think that's better for the businesses.
It's better.
Well.
It's better for us as a group for sure. And because I didn't want to deal with then having to try to, he drank X number of drinks and not, that shit.
Yeah.
And chasing people down. But that did mean that, to try to balance, trying to keep that food based on what they had there. I was trying to get as close to the $2,000 without going too far over, because I got to factor in tax and tip and all that stuff that goes into that as well, and then break that out by all the people attending. But at the same time, try to make sure we have enough food for everybody, but not too much. Because like the first year we did it, as Bubs knows, we had way too much food. But last year we really didn't. I was telling people, hey, whoa, there's still people coming. Hold your roll. If you want more, go get your own burger at the bar.
So how did you do the photo? Was it a buffet or type of thing, or?
Yeah,
it was a buffet appetizers.
He had 7 different options for buffalo flavored foods. It was fantastic.
Buffalo dip, buffalo wings, boneless buffalo wings.
Buffalo
you
chicken
could do
burgers, buffalo.
Why was it buffalo?
Two different ways you could. This place had your choices. You could do like a dinner that was set dinner type thing for X number of people, or you could just do most of these places are usually the better way you maximize your food options is to do a shit ton of their trays of stuff and just go, hey, we're going to do finger food stuff and do like sliders and wings
and we did
and stuff. Yeah, and that's what I usually do because that's how you can maximize what you get out of it. But still, this place, it was a little bit more pricey, and we just barely had enough food for everybody. But it was a much better venue, that's for sure, than where
I thought it was great. And it was a lot of it had a good vibe. Like the place we were at the year prior, it was
dead.
like It was rough.
What was the place before? Because you guys know I live
Burger
in
World
Charlotte.
or
Where'd
World
you
of
guys-
Burgers, or am I
I
getting
don't know.
World of
I
Beers?
don't know. It doesn't World of Beers, I think it was, but they don't exist anymore.
no.
They shut down.
No.
And that whole area got
Yeah.
was
It was
being
a triple
redeveloped.
homicide.
Yeah, the
They were
epicenter.
done.
They redeveloped it.
Yeah.
Then we had missing. Then after we gone out there, we had missing YouTubers, and we had YouTubers going to the hospital, not because of that place, but whatever.
Hey.
Why do YouTubers go to the hospital?
Hey, Oldwolf, while you're awake, you gonna let
Long
Cliff in?
story.
He's backstage waiting.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't see him.
He's
Cliff,
been here since
I
8:20. He's been here just
totally
2 minutes.
apologize.
It's just been 2 minutes. I'm sure he doesn't mind wait 2 minutes. But there you go. Welcome, Cliff.
Because
Cliffy.
okay, wait a minute.
Hi,
Hold on.
Cliffy.
Because the way my screen is, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and you were at like the 7th with below. I don't see the below. I apologize.
Hi,
That's why I wrote in the private chat, "Hi, Will." That's also why I sent you DMs on Instagram.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
You can try.
He's
Did you
letting
send
you
a
DM.
fax, Cliff? He only responds to
Take a
fax.
hint, Cliff. He
He
doesn't
wants
want
to
you
know-
on the
I'm gonna
show.
tell you
Oh, no. Do you not know about him missing 2 appearances on the Council of Comics because I did not email him? Are we aware of this?
I was not aware, but I am aware of his old
the
man
third
tendency.
try, I was their best freaking guest.
I had a weekly show for 4 years that I did on YouTube for comics, and once I had got rid of the last person that I had to email links to, I felt this huge weight lifted off my shoulders.
It's like, wait,
Emailing
everybody knows how
links
Instagram
sucks.
works?
Do what?
It's like you found the group that everybody knew how Instagram worked?
Finally. Instagram was a little young then, I suppose.
Yeah,
Not everybody was on it.
Tonight marks the 3rd time that Tim Seeley has rescheduled on me. You want to talk about somebody who works through emails?
All I know is
Tim
I got
Seeley?
Tony to show up, no
He's busy
problem,
being irrelevant.
because I sent him a telegraph and he got the message and he showed up.
I got this slab
And
from
I was his worst friggin'
Rob.
Yeah.
I got this slab from Justin, Legion of Comics. What the fuck is Justin from Legion of Comics?
But he was there.
He was there.
But Tony, you were not the worst guest, because the one thing you were not when you were on Only Slabs,
You were
not
fun.
boring. You were not boring.
You were
Never.
great,
The
Tony. You were
the worst-
fun.
The worst guest on Only Slabs ever, and I'm not going to name names. Number one, because they were so
No,
boring.
do
I
it.
can't
Do
remember.
it. Name names.
No, they were
Name
so
names.
boring. I can't remember. They were
Do
so
it.
boring, you know. But there
Is
was
it the
two-
person who rifled through them and went
You
like,
made an impression of how little of an impression they made.
like it was bad. No, one of them was so bad that I fell asleep for every giveaway, and I hated them. I hated them for me missing out on the hashtag because they put me to sleep with their boring ass crap.
I have to tell you,
I wasn't.
I'm with Cliff on this one. When it comes to Only Slabs, I check who the guest is, and if it's someone whose collection I'm like, I'm interested to see what they have, I jump on there. And if it's anyone else that I think I know that guy, I think he's boring, I'm out, because it's a long show. You know, if you can't hang to meet somebody new, it could be rough.
But I gotta tell you, the dude with the McFarlane obsession, like, at least he didn't bore me, like, because I was fascinated with this McFarlane.
Spider-Man 1.
Yeah, it was like, and it's Spider-Man 1 Silver and a 9.8. Spider-Man 1 Silver 9.8 triple signature series.
He did the entire show was Spider-Man 1. That's it. That's all he collects. Every possible variant, international variant, whatever he has. He is the definitive source of information with regards to the 30 some odd different versions of Spider-Man 1 that exist out there.
In fairness, there was some Spider-Man 300 action in there. Okay. Because the Mexico one, the Mexico one was Spider-Man 300. Wow. And then he had he had a slew of, he opened with a slew of variants that were homage variants.
Slew. I love that word.
Yeah.
There you go. That's the word of the word of the show. The word of the show is root beer.
I'm out, guys. I can't. But if he was entertaining, to your point, if he was entertaining, then I could hang with it. But you find out within the first 2 books. If you
know who I really enjoyed? You know what I really enjoyed? I enjoyed Cliff's.
There you go.
Thank you.
Oh, you didn't like mine? You son of a bitch.
And Tony's.
But I'll have
Tony
to
made
say,
me laugh because I love Tony.
I'll have to say, I have watched it and suffered through some less than entertaining personalities.
Oh, I love you.
Amazing books.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it's amazing books, sometimes it's amazing people, sometimes you get both. You know?
And sometimes you get sometimes you get a camera that just doesn't quite resolve, and you want to see that book, but you're God damn it, get better internet.
Yeah, and I think you should make a rule that everyone has to take the slabs out of the bags.
Like I did. I did.
What was really crazy?
The glare is rough, man.
I had one guy that I tested ahead of time with him, and I told him, take your lighting that's in front of you and move it off to the sides, so you have side lighting and not lighting in front of you. And he didn't. Instead, he turned his system setup so he was facing the fucking window. Oh. And it was like, you have even worse glare now. Jesus.
Wow. I even tried to set up a book cam, and Rob's like, Cliff, it never works. I'm so sorry. And I shut off every light in the room, and a glare from another room was bouncing off the wall and onto the book. And I'm like, Rob, I don't even know where this one's coming from. And he's like, it's okay, Cliff, it happens.
I totally endorse dark mode and using a black screen behind everything, and
I don't have that
because a lot of your glare comes from your monitor.
Yeah, I wish they would let you enable dark mode on my side of StreamYard. Like right now, it's glaring.
Right. So what mine isn't, but that's because I also have a plugin for my Chrome that forces it, that does a dark mode for any site I go to.
So what's dark mode?
Dark mode inverts the color scheme, so everything that's on your screen that's white is black. Your lettering is white instead of black. So
I'm gonna get that right now.
Yeah.
I assume it's called dark mode.
It's called Dark Reader.
Okay, hold on. Sorry, I just want to Cliff tax tip food. I love a buffet, and I'm in the back. I just want to acknowledge all this stuff because I didn't realize that you were in the private chat. Okay, go. Okay, dark mode.
So anyways, yeah, it allows you to do everything dark. So like I run, especially since I have a 34-inch widescreen monitor here, my camera's right on top of my monitor.
We don't want to hear about your size. We don't want to hear about your size.
Well, some people do.
It's about the motion of the ocean, my friend.
The backdrop, like I don't have pictures and stuff as my backdrop, my screen. So it's just a solid black screen to help cut down also the light that's coming out.
Am I okay with it being able to read and change all the data on all websites?
Yes.
Okay.
And then if there's websites that don't work, you can put them on do not. So when you go to certain sites, it automatically locks them as to not dark mode or whatever. So it's like I know there's some websites like
much better.
Yeah, I can do like my bank website sometimes like I can't see certain links, so I have to turn it off or something. But
I can do this on Windows.
Yeah, well, yeah, this is a Chrome plugin.
Chrome extension.
Oh, Chrome. Oh,
yeah. For your browser. But you as the host, you actually have it in your settings for StreamYard. StreamYard allows the host to run dark mode. Yeah, but the guests that are on the panel don't have the option to turn it on.
Look at the difference. All right, you guys see my face. This is dark mode, right?
Yeah.
Watch light mode.
Oh my god, I see more of your face. Oh my god.
Oh, I'm like fucking Casper. I'm like a Hispanic Casper.
Don't do that.
All right, wait.
Hispanic Casper.
That's a Hispanic. They call me Casparito.
Casper.
Here I am. Casper. In dark mode. We're gonna leave it on dark mode.
Oh, the appearance. Oh, appearance dark mode. Dark.
I love it. Thank you.
Oh, it's all black.
Thanks, Rob. Oh. Ever since I met Rob, I've been looking for a reason to
appreciate him.
Why I met you now.
Yeah.
I found that we were destined.
Yeah, but dark mode makes me very depressed.
It's not the juxtaposition between how well coiffed his facial hair is and how absent the rest of his hair is.
No,
I find that to be the most
fascinating
reason.
No. There's
whoa. Let's keep
I'm over 50. I'm over 50. My hair fell down.
Yes, I got more on my back than I have on my head.
The older I get, the more hair I get coming out of places where I didn't think hair grew.
Like these things
right
here, these are your hair.
I felt sorry for my youngest. So my youngest is 20 years old right now. They are taking testosterone. They're LGBTQ. They're trans. Well, not really trans. They're non-binary, but they're taking testosterone right now. But they are now finding out that they are closer to their dad's side than their mom's side, as they are having hair grow in all kinds of places that they were not used to having hair and are.
Well,
the level of maintenance.
Welcome to my struggles, kid.
So Rob, did you trim that beard of yours? It looks shorter.
I did. It was actually got. I was having a lot of problems with it going all over the place. It was out of control. So I didn't have a lot of underbeard support. So I cut it, and I actually cut it. I cut it a little bit more aggressively than I intended. But
it'll grow back.
You kind of hacked it.
Exactly.
Did you hack it?
Well, there's a spot here that's just actually
right there. Yeah.
It's actually just kind of flying away a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I run into that.
No,
I'm still envious of you because I can't go long like that. I can't.
But I kept the tips on the mustache stuff. That's the part. That's the important thing.
Oh,
that's the handlebar is what the ladies respond to.
So I find it to be exactly the opposite. I had the handlebar back when I was married. My wife hated it. I kept it after I got separated, and I could not find a woman who liked it. Men would approach me constantly. And I was just like, nah, it's not the vibe I'm looking for.
When I had the full beard, I found that it was definitely like anything that went down more than an inch to an inch and a half, as long as you were well groomed, at an inch and a half in length and shorter, the women, it was 50-50, women and men, as long as it was well groomed. But Cliff, once you got longer than about an inch and a half, it was only men who complimented you on your beard. But I always got compliments from the ladies. But now, come to think of it, it was mostly on the cruise ships with old women. But whatever.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the age as long as there's action.
Well, I got my wife with me.
Bub
So
and Oldwolf might remember me from the old days when I had a very long beard. I had a very long beard for a long time and long hair. I was a much larger individual. Like you might not recognize me.
No, you lost a lot of weight. You've lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, and I also lost a lot of hair and a lot of it on my face and a lot of it off of my head. But when my beard was long and I would do something with my mustache, people would always compliment me. But when I trimmed the beard down and I do something with a mustache, I think I just look like a gay pirate. And that's like nothing against the look. It just did not fucking work.
I thought you were going to say nothing.
No, that's right.
Like I could not pull it off.
If there's any listening.
There you go. Look at that.
Full Santa.
There you go.
Yeah.
Let me hit that. My Dropbox. I might have a picture of me from the old days.
Don't you threaten us.
Well, it's not going to be fun for anybody. You might as well be miserable if I've got to be miserable.
I suppose that makes sense.
You can get a shirt with my old time face on it. Hold on.
I actually have a really fun photo of my I had to shave my beard off because I lost a bet, and the night before had bartended for New Year's and had put wax in my beard in order to style it. And then the next day when I shaved it off, it stayed in one piece. So I took a picture of it on the counter. I'm gonna see if I can find that. My beard without having to see my face. But carry on. I'm gonna be looking for a while.
Yes, you wayward son.
Bugs, you were going to ask me
I
something.
was asking, do you like handlebar mustaches?
They have their moments.
Like when you need a better hand grip.
Exactly.
That's one way of looking at it.
Look at this shirt right here. Look at that face.
Oh my God! Look at that young man.
Look at that. I had hair.
Yeah.
How can I make that bigger?
You look sassy.
Come on, I was awesome looking. I had my that day. I had a nice tie. I had my cashmere freaking no, that's not a tie. That's actually my cashmere scarf over my cashmere underneath my cashmere winter jacket.
Gee, you fancy fuck.
Oh fuck! When I was I was fucking the shit. I was the shit, motherfucker.
You shitting a motherfucker?
Yeah.
No, he's saying that he fucks shit.
I fuck shit.
Shit fucker. He fucks shitty mothers.
That's unhealthy.
He's all about the Mr. Hanky.
But hey, for $17.99, you can have that fucking shirt.
You should send it to Perry. Be like, Perry, enjoy. Fuck you.
I was the shit when I was a younger. When I had hair and then was working out and shit. I was the fucking shit, motherfucker. That's where I fucking. But those days are gone. Those days are gone.
Those gays are gone too.
Oh yeah, those days are gone.
You're not pulling them in like you used to.
No, I'm not.
Hmm.
What are you gonna do? I still have Cliff though.
Well, we all know that. We all know I know how to win gay chicken.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. That's cheating, bud.
Is it?
I think it is. I think it's. I think the purpose of the game is to not want to do it.
Oh, I do. Do you think I wanted? Do you think I wanted to do the things that I was doing to Tony in front of 3 Men in the Basement?
Because I kept going.
Wanted to?
No, he was forced to because I kept going.
Wait a second. The YouTube 3 Men in the Basement, or just 3 random men in a random basement?
Otto was watching in horror. Otto was
YouTube, not the you porn. Yes.
Yeah, when you say that, it could have just been 3 random guys in a random basement.
No.
I want to make sure that we're talking about the same thing.
The gimp.
The 3 Men in the Basement.
The 3 men, not just 3 men.
Right. The 3 Men in the Basement official booth right in the set, right there at Terrificon, and Tony and I find each other, and we go for the hug. And he goes for my ass, and he starts kissing my neck, and I've got his ass, and I'm kissing his neck, and it just keeps going and going, and then he's basically fingering my hole, and I go and counter finger.
Basically, how do you basically do that? Like you either do it or you don't.
He's just around. He's just around it. He was flirting with it.
Yeah, you don't go for.
We're talking about perimeter pressure.
Yeah, there was perimeter pressure, which by the way was too close, right? And then finally, I went for direct targeting, right? And at which point I whispered into his drunk ass ear, and I said,
he was pretending to be drunk.
And I said,
stay on target.
And I said to him, I said, "There's no way you will ever beat me at gay chicken." And then that's when it ended. And Otto was just wiping his face like, "Oh my God."
Hey, did you get it?
And that's when Tony said, "Oh, it's just like Beggar's Canyon back home."
Did you guys get a Christmas card from them?
I got a Christmas card from Otto. I love it.
That was awesome. That was awesome. I got a Christmas. I think I got it because of that whole thing that you.
I think so too. I think we each got it because of that incident.
Yeah, I think so too.
Sean, too much details.
Oh, come on, John.
Cliff's gonna come up to me and hug me.
Come on.
Cliff's gonna hug me. I'm just interested to see what Cliff's gonna do to me, and I know Izzy's gonna be like, "Poor innocent Bob."
How excited he is to find out.
Yeah,
like he's got fantasies he's built up about this encounter.
I'm gonna launch him up into the air. We're gonna see where my fingers land. And where his legs land.
Is Vogs going to be your bowling ball?
Oh,
I don't know if I'm going to do that to him, but
because I was much shorter than Cliff. I'm much shorter than Cliff is.
Yeah, but Vogs is really skinny. He's like
I'm not that skinny.
He's like, are you really not that skinny?
Skinny enough compared to the rest of the comic book community.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure I could wear you like a backpack. I'm sure.
Oh my God!
Ooh, I want to see that.
You gonna wear him like a backpack, or you gonna wear him like a gas mask?
He'll be like Yoda. He'll be Yoda hanging over Cliff's back. Cliff is Luke Skywalker, Boggs is Yoda, and they'll be running through. Well, they'll be kind of meandering through the aisles.
Yep. He'll be like, Cliff, I see Mark that way.
Go that way.
I think I can. No, do or do not.
Yeah, there is no.
Just buy that.
You're on mute.
What?
Bob
Can
is
you
on
hear me now?
Oh, Bob.
Now we can hear you.
Okay. All right, good deal.
I was wondering why it was so easy to talk.
It was so easy to talk. Is that too loud?
Hey, Cliff, he
I
stole
feel
your
loud.
microphone bit.
He did,
Only you do that.
but he's got a labeled microphone.
I have to get one of those. Those things are so cool.
Cliff, I want to see. Where's your microphone?
Do you mean this microphone? That's right here.
Yeah.
He's got it.
Where's your microphone?
I don't have one. I'm not
His
that
mic's
good.
on the inside.
There you go. Mine lights. Here you go. Look. Mine does colors.
Woo, colors.
Colors.
I just love how I've traumatized John Malone with the image of someone landing on my finger. It's great.
Tony, I'm sharing an image.
How do I see it?
Of Big Bearded
Down
Jane.
below.
I think you have to add it. It's down below.
That's
right here. There you
It's
go.
like you did
There you
mine.
Dang.
Wow.
That's,
Nice.
Yeah.
That's some history. You're a mean one.
Let's see.
That one's too much. That one's too much for me. But from a hetero perspective, it's cool.
That's all lumberjack,
let's see.
baby.
I think I got a. Can I switch it while I'm here? I think
I'll keep it up if you can switch it.
I don't think you can, but I'm not sure.
But maybe he can.
I have faith in you.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. Let's see.
I super believe in you, Tad Cooper.
Yay! Believe in me. Let's see. There's one.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Look at
Waxed
the
up with
little
my
curls on
hair
it.
pulled back.
All you need is like a tall top hat and Deli Do Right. No. What's the guy from Deli Do Right?
Snidely Whiplash.
There you go.
Snidely Whiplash. It's a little more dastardly of a.
I actually have a top hat, and I used it for a steampunk cosplay thing I was doing. I went to a convention.
Oh my
I had
Lord.
long hair.
Everybody
It's
thought the mustache was
Aquaman.
fake.
It's Aquaman.
That's my Momoa era.
My God, your hands you're so big. Your phone is so small.
I'm actually a very large individual. It's a normal sized phone. But yeah.
How tall are you, sir?
I'm 6'2.5".
Oh, so we're about the same height.
I worked with a guy who's 6'7".
Nope.
That's a
That's
little
Wolverine. Yep. All right. Stop sharing that. But
I'm
yeah,
not
I had
going
more
to
hair
the
and I had a
box.
lot more facial hair to contend with, and now I'm just like, how is it long enough for me to trim it? Because I just want to just run the fucking trimmer through it, get it over with, not worry about it. Like I started growing my hair and my beard out as like, it wasn't like a dirty man thing, like was that? But like kind of like I just didn't feel like paying for hair. One time I went to the barber shop. And it cost me over $20 to get a haircut. And I went, well, that's fucking waste of money. Now I love going to the barber shop. I feel like, I like to sit there and I'll normally pay extra for a straight shave on my neckline. And I enjoy the process. Back then I was like $20 to get a haircut. Fuck that. I'm going to save so much money. And then you get to a point where you're like, well, now I need dry shampoo in the middle of the day because my hair gets dingy. And it's like, how much effort am I fucking putting into looking like a bum? Like, it's not like,
for so many years, I had shaved my head and didn't have much more than the basic cop goatee. And then when I started growing out the full beard stuff, that was when I realized how much I said, oh, I won't have to shave. Oh, no, fuck. But instead, I got to spend tons of time. All of a sudden, I got 4 different types of combs and brushes and oils and balms and waxes and this and that. I was like, I got more hair product and I'm actually the only person in my house with a hair dryer when nobody else. I was the only guy with no hair on my head.
I used to get so much shit from my boys for a man bun. But it was really only because the ponytail was just so terrible. And I worked in the food service industry, so I had to have my hair back. Like, it's like, I'm not going to show up like I'm in a heavy metal band to, refill your drinks at TGI Fridays. I go, fucking, you gotta fucking pull your hair back. Just the way it goes. But like, I was doing the man bun thing before it started doing it a thing.
Hipster did it, yeah.
And it was just to not have a fucking ponytail.
That was a joke we did for the longest time. Is when I bought my Subaru right about the same time I grew up my beard, and people asked me why I grew up my beard or whatever. And I said, "Well, I bought a Subaru, and when I bought the Subaru, my choices were either I had to have a lumberjack beard or I had to put the top knot in my head. And well, I don't have any hair to do a top knot, so I had to grow the beard."
I did both at the same time.
I got a Subaru and I don't do either.
I don't think Jigs is going live.
Well, that's because you're a lesbian.
That's what I am. I am totally a lesbian.
Yeah.
I like pussy.
Barbarian Kung Fu says he does nothing and looks fantastic. Good for you, bud.
There you go.
Good for
Nice.
you. I have to do some things to trick the world into thinking that I'm an
son.
attractive individual that doesn't cause people to throw up when they look at me.
Surely not.
Maybe it's my body dysmorphia.
I was gonna have Rob. How much shit he puts in his beard, but he just took off. Son of a bitch. Oh, because I'm starting to use oil now, and I got balm, and use some. I still look like this. It's not doing me any good.
You got to grow the beard out longer for the balms to really take effect.
Yeah, it's like, but it's a pain in the ass because
it is. It's awful.
It is. I mean, this is nice. Done. I shaved the head, and then
I've never done. I've never gone straight mustache. I don't know if I could pull it off. I think I'd look too much like a cop.
Fish Cat, how you doing? Just do it.
Especially with this haircut.
Just do it. You know why? Just do it.
Like a Hitler Youth thing going on, which is weird because I'm an old man.
Yeah, but just do it. You know why? Because everything else will grow back. What the frick? It was like it grows back.
Fair enough.
So just try it. If it looks like ass, it looks like ass.
I feel like my mustache gets messy when it gets longer too.
I am so sorry.
What's up, Kev?
Honest to God, I don't see below the 6, and I have to figure
Where
that
were you,
out.
Kev?
He's right
Where
here.
were you?
He's right
now.
Here. What does the past?
I wonder why you didn't call me as soon as you saw Tony was on and let me know it.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Yeah, he's too busy sending pictures to me, Kev.
Didn't you know that you're Tony's bat signal to Kevin?
Right.
I apologize. Kevin.
No, and it's about Vogs. Vogs needs to apologize.
No, he kept me Tony kept me preoccupied. We were saying, "How you doing?" a lot. So,
well, how you doing?
Well, I guess good. Some people are easily distracted.
Very.
Yes.
Yes, he is.
You can say that again.
Yeah, I got to figure this out because I don't pay I pay attention to the screen, not below the screen, and so anybody who's underneath the 6, I don't see them. So it's like I apologize.
That's one of the problems. That's
one of your problems.
I do like about EV Bucks. You can hear the people in the background as the host. I could go, "Hey, Tony, let me in," and you'd hear me.
Kev, I feel like you're the only one who's really all in on this EV Mux thing.
I hate it.
I've set everything up and used all its nice, robust features, and it crashed like mad. Wouldn't
really?
Wow.
So I'm like, you know what?
Your money back?
What's the point of having all these great features if when you try to use them, you can't?
Well, I just need I need like 350 more people and another 3,000 hours of viewing, and then I can be monetized.
And then it'll pay for itself.
Yeah. But
my lovely wife has returned home, so I guess.
Wait! Can we get her on stream? I hear she's good looking.
Where is Out of Your League? Where is Out of Your League?
Yeah,
she just came home and she's had a long day. I mean, what is it? 10 o'clock? She just got home.
All right. Okay.
What are you trying to say?
She doesn't want to be on camera.
What are you trying to say about that lovely woman?
Just let her
It's
know
not
she's
about her. What I'm saying, I'll tell you something else. There's a couple of voices in here right now that I know that when she hears, she goes, "Oh, is that one?"
Yeah, that's
so
me.
I don't want to put her through that.
That's me. That's me right here. That's me right here.
I'm her favorite. So.
You know it's Boggs.
That's me.
I'm not around enough for it to be me.
She really
No,
likes
it's not
Boggs.
me. I'm one of her favorites.
Just let her know that.
Oh yeah,
that
she got to meet
you're-
Boggs at Heroes Con. She's like, "That's a good kid. She likes that kid.
Yeah,
He's
I
a
like
good
that
kid."
Just let her know. Just let her know that you're out of her league. Just let her know that.
She knows. She knows that she's out of my league. She's aware.
But it's going to be nice for her to hear it again.
Yes, you have to tell her over and over again.
Dear,
Tell her that everybody
friends,
else thinks so too.
heavy quotes. Want you to know that you are out of my league.
No, you're out of her league.
That's right.
No. Yeah, she's out of your league. Yes. She's better than you.
Yeah, tell her what he
I was
said.
hoping the actor told you.
I'm
I
out
knew
of
this.
your league.
Let her know, Bub. It's not even the same fucking sport. Like,
Not even.
Yeah, they said more mean things. Did you want me to repeat it?
You're the ball boy. You're the ball boy. You know,
They weren't mean things. They were nice things.
Yeah, about
They
her.
said nice things about you and mean things about me. I think she understands.
Look. I
She's
think
very
it's a nice
perceptive.
thing that you're able to pull that. I think that's good.
Yeah, she said you don't know me like she does.
Yes, we do. Well, no,
I think it says a lot about you that you've accomplished such an overachievement.
I know this. Look, why do you think I'm getting off here? Because I don't want to mess with a good thing here. So I would never want her to think that I would pick you, Scraggledy Bunch.
No.
Her.
No.
Scraggledy?
Scraggledy. Absolutely.
Is that a word? Is that
the
Scraggle rock word right there?
I would challenge that in Scrabble.
Scraggledy Fraggle is my favorite Fraggle.
All right. Scrabble challenge accepted. I'll see you guys later. It's good hanging with everybody.
Thanks, Bob. Love you.
All right. Good night.
Love you, Bob.
Good night.
Scraggledy. It's fucked up. Never been called Scraggledy before.
So let's get back to
scruffy
comics.
looking Nerf herder. Is that what that is?
That's what you look like.
Probably.
Look, I'd put my scruffy days behind me. I'm trying to clean up my act. And
work at it.
Shirts with collars and shit. It's weird.
Do you actually wear collars?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Dude, I clean up nice. I got to pull up more photos.
What were you saying about comics, Tony?
Yeah, well, let's get back to comics. Did you guys get your comics for this week?
I actually walked into a store earlier and bought $20 worth. You want to see what I got?
Yeah, whip it out.
Oh God!
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, I've got to take off.
Gonna beat him at
I'll talk to you guys.
now.
I'll talk to you guys later. I gotta finish cooking dinner.
Thank you. Thanks for being on.
Oh, someone went to Dollar Tree.
Yeah. I've been waiting for my Dollar Tree to get them in. I went in, I looked around, didn't see none, was about to walk out, and on top of a pallet mover or whatever it is they got in there, I saw the blue box, flat, long blue box, and I'm like, that's kind of skinny. That looks more like Hot Wheels or something. Then I saw the DC Bullet and was like, oh shit, there it is. So I got
that's bagged, right?
Yep. They're all poly bagged. They're skinny. They have no ads in them, so they have minimal pages. They're all from Rebirth, Dawn of DC, New 52. They're all #1. Every one of them is a number.
How much is in a bag? Just one?
Just the one comic for $1.25. And when I looked at it, at first I noticed how thin and skimpy they are. It's just the pages. The only ads are the DC ads here on the back. That's it. And the indica is back here. And it says 2024 edition. So even though it's the same cover and it's basically the same thing as the first print was,
it's a reprint.
It's a reprint.
Oh, reprint.
Yep. But pretty cool though. I mean, they've got a lot. There's 38 different titles. I looked up on someone that had actually tried them all. And I picked up stuff, I want to read anyway.
You know what? People should pick these up because You know, some psychos out there are gonna start collecting them, and it's gonna be like the DCU thing all over again. That shit was like 3rd and 4th print, and people are obsessed with finding them.
Right. But yeah, I mean, they got like the 3 different Suicide Squads, the New 52 #1, the Rebirth #1 one shot, and the Rebirth #1 somewhere.
These are Dollar Tree.
Yep. Yeah. And they've been I guess it's been about a month. They've been making their way over to this side of the, here it is. So you got the Rebirth. One of these is the one shot, and one of these is the first one of the ongoing Suicide Squad series.
Gotcha.
Which gets confusing. Then you got the New 52 Suicide Squad #1.
So, I mean, these are reprints. So you think there's going to be a market for these?
I don't know. I didn't think so until Cliff.
Did anyone think there was going to be a market for those DCU ones?
Yeah, that's true.
Or for some of those free comic book days. Wow.
Yeah. Well, some of those free comic book days, you know, like things happen. Like, oh, this is a first appearance. You know, stuff like that.
And they're unique. Yeah.
Yeah. This is like straight up reprint, but hey, it's a little bit different. Let's get crazy.
Right. It says that's the year. But yeah, it's a little different because it don't have the ads or anything extra. It's just the story. And there was a girl that worked there, and you know, I asked the guy, I said, "Could I help you?" He saw me because it was right there by the cash register.
Oh my God.
And I said, "Yeah, I wanted to buy some of these comics." So he pulls them down.
Look at that guy.
And I start going through them, and the girl that's running the register sees what they are.
Yeah.
And she walks over there and goes, "Excuse me," and grabs like 4 of them. She grabbed the Harley Quinns and
the Quinns. Yeah.
I was like, that's pretty cool. She works here, wanted to get her some of the comics.
Yes, I have to go to my local one and see if they have any.
Yeah,
I've got a good looking on your way through town. You make sure you say hi.
Look at you with a vest and a tie. So sexy, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, that's not a vest. It's a waistcoat, my friend.
Oh, it's a waistcoat.
Yes, that's what they call a vest when it's fancy.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, Calvin Klein right there.
That was pretty cool, though. She said she frames them. She said she takes the comic and frames it as it is and sells them.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, really? I think there's a market for it. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's a market at least for some fleas.
Yeah.
Hey, fellas, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you for having me, Tony. I appreciate it.
Thank you for being here.
I love talking about Slee Stacks and Silver Hulks, and I think we came a long way.
How did I miss Slee Stacks?
Boggs didn't tell you we were here. That's why. I blame him.
God, I'm a Sid Marty Croft groupie.
Yeah, we talk about anything here.
We talked about sodas.
We talked about fucking sodas for about an hour.
About fucking sodas. I wanted to talk about HR Puffin stuff.
I'm gonna go pop some stuff right now before I hit the hay. But you guys have a great night. It's good talking
thank you very much, Drew. I appreciate
Always a
it.
pleasure, my friend.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm gonna head out too.
All right. Love you, man.
Like you just got here.
Bye, guys.
It feels like I just got here, but it's been a really long day, and it is very cold down here. I don't know what the hell's going on in my house. The freaking guy working on my house, I don't know what he did, but now it's freezing in my basement. Whenever it feels like freezing in my basement.
And how many years has this work been going on?
This is like, where are we at the 1 year point? Like, or maybe it's definitely past the 1 year point. Because if y'all remember me streaming from the old room, I was like, everything's under construction. Give me a break. And people are making fun of my Golden Girls couch and the painting.
Right.
You know. So I don't know. It never feels like it's ending. And this mother, he's a great guy. I shouldn't be angry, but why the fuck did he have to touch something? And he's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah." And it's like, I hope it's not too cold. So I got to crank the heat up upstairs for it to not get too cold down here. Right.
Oh, he blew out a zone.
He blew out his own, and it's fucking. So the part where we do laundry and shit is ice fucking cold, ice cold. You know, and tonight of all nights, it's creeping over. Oh, because it's 21 degrees right now.
Exactly.
So with that, I'm gonna go upstairs where it's warm. Love you guys. Have a great night.
Love you.
Love you.
Take care.
Yeah, it's getting cold out here.
Yep,
Yeah,
same
it's
here.
cold. Yeah, New England, on the East Coast is cold.
Yep. All the way down to Georgia.
So I guess I have to go. I have to go to my Dollar Tree, right? Dollar Tree.
Yeah. Dollar Tree's where they've been showing up at.
So, Kevin, I'm gonna buy that Rogue the Savage Land #1 on Midtown Comics because I can't
Yes.
get new
Oh, yeah.
comic book.
It's way cheaper. That's what I say. Do you,
Yeah.
boo? It's way
Do
cheaper.
you, boo?
But if you, I mean, you wanted to go freaking eBay.
Call
I
me a
wasn't gonna
boo.
fight it.
Call me boo again.
You do you, boo?
Hell yeah. There's a Wonder Woman I'm thinking about getting on there too.
There you go.
They
Do
got
it.
about 5 or 6 Wonder Womans at Dollar Tree.
I meant this one. She's in a swimsuit, so
I'm kind of surprised there wasn't a Genie Prison cover on Suicide Squad or something.
Yeah, but that's
No.
second. That's second. Harley Quinn. Isn't that a Connor? Isn't that a Connor cover? No, that's Harley Quinn. You had 2 Harley Quinns there.
Where the heck do they go? There they
Yeah,
are.
but that right there.
Yeah.
Isn't that a Connor?
Yeah,
Isn't that
that's
a
Amanda Connor. She does all the art, I guess.
Yeah, but I don't think the other cover of Harley Quinn is hers.
No. That is. Oh, yeah, it is.
It is?
It is Connor.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. That's one reason I picked those up, because I recognize the art. And some of these I'm just interested in reading. Like, I wanted to read that. How the hell do they end up together?
I get them for my kid, my son. All those Batman, Scooby Doo ones. I get them for my kid all the time.
And this one's James Tynion.
Yep.
Joker War.
Joker.
There's one of the Wonder Womans, and they've got 3 or 4 more, but I couldn't afford everything. There is another one I wanted. And the Teen Titans is cool. They got a different one of these, and I didn't while I was up there. I wasn't sure if these were like the ones that, like the Suicide Squad. I didn't know if that was 2 different covers in the same story.
Right.
Until I got back home and looked it up.
Are they?
No. One of them's a one-shot numbered 1, and one of them is the number 1 of the ongoing Rebirth series.
So they're reprints, but inside there's less advertisement and more comics.
Yeah, the only ad is DC's in-house ad on the back cover. Everything else is just the 20 pages instead of 22 pages of story. So that's why they seem so thin. They're missing about 4 pages or 6 pages that a regular comic would have.
Gotcha.
Of ads. Yeah. That's funny. No ads, cost less, and it still has the cover price of $3.99 on
it. Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess the idea is like the DC Universal ones, the reprints for that. Everybody wants those, right? So these might be something in the future.
One of these, I think it was this one right here. I looked at CLZ to see if they scanned, and it came up as being worth $10.
That one right there?
Latest sale price, $10.
Oh, there you go. It's already started.
Price. I was like, damn. It won't be tomorrow.
That is the market. It goes up and down.
Yeah, when you flood the market. Well, I have to say, there seemed to be about 5 or 6 of each one, and that was it.
Yeah, I don't even know. Well, I haven't checked, so I don't even know
Hey,
what we
Carly.
have at my place. But I'm gonna have to look. I guess what I'll have to do is I'll have to get up early in the morning, get there before I have to be. I'll stop it there before I have to go to work.
See, mine, they are. I don't know if it's just around here, but most of the product is still in boxes on carts.
Yep.
So you have to look for that flat blue standy display.
Okay.
And it's a blue color, and on the front of it, it'll say it has the big DC bullet. So it's like, oh, once I saw that, I knew I was in. DC, there it is. Because I've been looking for them. I've been going by there every 2 or 3 days for the past month, I guess.
Yeah, I mean I go there once in a while. I don't go in there all the time, so
I used to go in there every day looking for diecast, but I've given up on that.
I've been in my local one because they have the Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
The I guess every year they put a pearl and something.
Yeah, that's the anniversary set.
Yeah, so they have the one for this year, I guess.
The gold van chase.
Yeah.
At Walgreens. That's where I found those at.
Well, yeah. So the Dollar Tree here, they put all of them except number 6. I guess 6 is like the one that there's only one per box or something. I don't know.
Right. I've got 3 of those this year at Walgreens.
Well,
First one I sold for $30. Now they only go for about 10.
Did you get the one the number 6 one that's hot to get?
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. I sold one of them for $30. They're so hard to get, and that's why they're hard to get, because people know that and they buy one if they see it. But
yeah,
there's only, like you said, there's only one per case. So for every 6 of the other cars in the set, there's one of those.
I didn't realize they did that, because then looking into it, they have different years. I guess they do it every year, I guess. I didn't know that.
The year before, it was the delivery truck, Raging something, Ragine truck.
Yeah. RAIJAN, whatever. Yeah.
It was that one. And it had the gold, all the fancy gold trim. They look pretty cool. The anniversary ones. Neat coloring.
All right, gentlemen. I need to go hit the hay.
All right, man.
Yeah, I know. So sorry.
Good night, guys.
Good night, y'all.
Yeah. Good night. Yeah. Thanks everybody hopping on. I appreciate it.
Good night, everybody.
Later.